We're live. I think we're live. Should be live on YouTube. Should be live on the old Twitch. This is exciting. Can I see the chat? Yes, I can see the chat. We're in. Welcome to the only phone-in show on Twitch. Just going to check that we're working. Just going to check that we're working. We're working. Hello, Paul Loves Retro. Just going to check we're on YouTube. Just going to check we're on YouTube. Are we on YouTube? Yes, I think we're on YouTube. Yes, we are. Tim, Mardista, Debbie. Let me just do a little tweet and then we'll start the show. Hey, everyone. Live right now on www.twitch.tv/TLNA and www.youtube.com/Ian Lee. Call us on 0203 286 6370. How long till the anonymous guy calls in, do you think? Tell me why it's better than Twitch, Paul. It's a genuine question. It's not me being sarky or anything. I'm curious. Mason John, Retro Ed, Gatford, David Turner's, what up? JN, Catifer, Super Saint, Quiet Bloke, Debbie, Nelly, Tim, Paulo's Retro was first, Jim Adebo, 0851661, Raymond in Paris. It is not India. Welcome. Who's this? This is... Make it sound like this is like new technology. It's the first time we've ever streamed the show on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. So we didn't know you were allowed to do it.
Simulcast, if you will.
We didn't know you were allowed to do it because you weren't allowed to do it. And then obviously Twitch went, oh, you can do it now. It's my birthday weekend.
Special boy.
Buy me a present.
Oh.
Yeah. Exclamation mark donate, buy me a present. If you're too tight to sign up to the Patreon, which is only $3.99 a month, and you get 4 shows, pretty much 4 shows a month. We're having a couple off over the summer. It's summer holidays, what do you expect? And you get podcasts aplenty. Although I'm starting to think maybe we release the podcast a little bit earlier, but that's by the by, maybe a month.
We need to have a meeting about that.
We need a meeting. If you're too tight for that, then just donate. Give me some money for my birthday. Is what I'm saying. If you've ever loved anything I've ever done, I could be dead before the next one. This could be your only opportunity to give me...
donate to that and I can make it happen.
Shut up, you. How dare you? How dare you? That is rude. Gatfer says we can also stream on TikTok at the same time, using the same app or differently. Birthday bunts, isn't it, Jim Adebo? Lulu? Yes, shameless, Cosmonaut. Shameless. Cosmonaut, give me £5. I tweeted Sean Lennon.
Oh, yeah.
This week I've got this is going to be difficult because now I've got 3 interfaces to be watching. So I
tweeted him at some point this week.
I tweeted Sean Lennon, and let's see.
I did it first. I think you copied me.
John Dredge is coming on soon. Steve Finch says, please do more stuff on the radio. Okay, I'll call the radio tomorrow. So Sean Lennon. What did Sean Lennon say? Lennon said, when you're being mean to me, this is who you're being mean to, and I bonked your mum.
Wow.
And I replied, and my mum loved it, Sean, a real highlight of her bonking career. Thank you. If that doesn't get a reply, what that means is I can't, if I want a reply, I can't tell you the story that I just thought of.
No. Yeah, no, well.
Can't tell that story.
Keep that for
David,
private.
Personal friends, I can tell you that story on WhatsApp. Message me. Tell you the story. Welcome to the show. It's the only phone-in show on Twitch and on YouTube. It's the only phone-in show. Jim says I can only be half the show. Got to be interviewed by ITV. Oh, it's another debate. The Labour lady. What is her name? Angela Rayner.
There's a few.
If she no, that's going to be on the show tonight, the debate show.
Right.
If she doesn't turn to Penny Mordaunt and go, "How long are you sticking around for?" then she doesn't deserve to be in power. If she doesn't make a joke, can I just ask Penny, what time are you off? If she doesn't do that, then they don't deserve to be in power, and I'm voting reform. Saw a great tweet. This made me laugh so much. This made me laugh so much, right? Nigel Farage tweets, the Prime Minister has ducked out of the International D-Day event to fly back to the UK to campaign. I'm here in Normandy in a personal capacity because I think it matters, does he? Rick Burren says, not a Farage fan, but turning up for this one even though your side lost is class. Clapping emojis.
Oh.
And here's a girl that dressed like a flower to meet hummingbirds.
That reminds me of someone.
Youngest, little
Yes.
one. Is that brilliant? She dressed like a flower.
And it works.
You got headphones in? Let's do the tweets. Let's do the tweets. Let's do the tweets. So here's a good one. This is the BBC's D-Day coverage.
Oh dear.
Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Oh, we're on the wrong audio setting. Don't you worry. Keeping you guys on your toes. Here we go. Listen carefully. You've got to listen carefully. Oh, hang on. It's too quiet for you guys. Got to boost it up.
It'll be worth it.
I was doing a gaming stream in the week. That's why. Here we go.
Patrick Trelawney is doing commentary.
What?
I'm gonna boost your levels a little bit. You got to listen carefully. Someone off camera says something.
Patrick Trelawney is doing commentary.
Yeah, someone off camera says arseholes.
No, he said you French arseholes.
Oh, did he say you? I missed the French bit. We go in again.
Patrick Trelawney is doing commentary.
Effing hell, you French arseholes, is what I heard.
I don't know if I
Patrick
heard that.
Trelawney is doing commentary.
Yes, he says effing hell, you French arseholes. That's probably Sunak. It's probably Sunak on his way home. Effing hell, you French arseholes. Okay, what else we got? Oh, this is wild. Deshna Aditya Nahar is the record holder for the fastest limbo skating under 20 cars with a time of 13.74 seconds.
How can they be the record holder? There's more than one person?
Now, I did look in the comments. It doesn't say this is AI. I believe this is real.
Is that just a balaclava or is that some sort of head protector?
This is going to blow your mind.
No. Not allowed.
She's still going. She's still going.
What a child.
Look at her face.
Imagine that. If they've trained them to become an assassin, that would be terrifying.
Look at her face.
Wowee. Wow.
This is the highlights of the debate this week.
Each leader will have 4 seconds to respond. Our first question on the cost of living, yes or no?
No.
Thank you very much. Rishi Sunak, yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed.
We have done phone-ins like that.
We have.
For that. Our next question is about the health service. Rishi Sunak.
I think it's...
Let Keir Starmer respond to that.
We've got to
Thank you
resolve-
very much indeed for that. We are trying to get as many topics.
I did watch about 40 minutes of it. It was exactly like this.
Thank you. No, thank you. I'm just going to draw a line under that and take a quick fire on education.
We desperately need...
We're just going to take a pause there. I want to talk very specifically about tax.
Before I was...
Could you tell...
Before I...
Please, gentlemen, we will lower our voices.
She did a great job in a really shit format that doesn't work.
That's like me with the year 10s, I'm going to be honest.
This,
Going to sneeze again.
go for it. For the podcast listeners, we're going to be watching a magic trick. I watched this 20 times. My brain can't compute. Hang on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disappear us because we're in a very important position. Here we go.
Oh!
Yes? Yeah, they're down here. On here on a towel. Have you seen this trick? Come and watch this trick. Have you seen this? Go on, you go there.
How do you do it?
I know how you do it.
All right, go on. How do you do it?
In there's a very, very smooth cut. So he starts out with the ping pong ball, then it cuts.
Show me where the cut
Or magic.
No, show me where the cut is.
All right.
I'm fine, thank you. There is Coke in the fridge, but it's warm.
Watch his. No, thank you. Watch his eye. There. Watch. There.
Where? All right, we'll slow it down. Oh, by the way, if you're new to this, we're going to watch El Dorado in a bit. Playback speed. All right, we're going to go 0.25, quarter of
Watch
the speed.
this eye. The as you're facing the screen, the one on the left. Watch it. Watch it. Goes back.
Where's this edit? Because it's now the other arm.
There.
There's no edit!
There was.
This is bullshit!
It was easier to see when it's faster, to be honest.
Because now it's the
Wait,
other
wait,
arm.
wait.
This is the other arm now. He's done it already. There's no edit!
You're welcome.
For what?
Told you.
There's no edit. If we go up here, right. Oh, this thing has resized itself. Okay, well that means we can watch the eye. We're going to watch it on here, right? So we can watch the eye bigger. Good evening, lovely body. So that's still his
Wench.
arm. That's still his arm, right?
Yep. There was a little.
No, there wasn't.
There was. There.
He wiggled his eyebrow.
No, he never. It was a glitch in the matrix.
Is it green? Is his face? Is his face there? Look at his thumbs around the ball. All right, let's resize.
Oh gosh, I'm well off now with the old sneezing.
Right, watch his. Look at his thumb. Well, James, you're saying thumbs. There's only one thumb. So what am I to believe if you can't even get the finger? All right, we're looking at his thumb now. So he's holding it thumb and middle. So he's doing that.
Oh, hang on, what's this?
That's part of his hand, you knobber. That's his other fingers.
All right.
So it's this, right? He's doing this. He's doing that.
Right.
Watching his fingers. So that's the big. That's the big ball. Now it's the big ball. There is no change in his fingers. There is no change in his fingers. What the fudge?
Okay, I think we just proved magic.
It's my birthday, give me love. What else have we got? Oh, so this is Christian Scar, right?
Yeah,
Did you see this?
Yes, I did.
Did the main guy remind you of anybody? Here we go. The guitarist, right? Or the bass, the one on the right.
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend.
Who does he remind you of? No.
I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine.
It's Russell Brand.
Is it?
It's Russell Brand. Look, come on. Right, we're going to watch this at quarter speed.
I mean, they both love Jesus now.
Yeah, exactly. Look, the teeth and the arms. Can you not see Russell Brand there?
Nope.
Why are you being obtuse?
Funny, we both have sets of eyes, but you'll see one thing and mine see the truth.
I was on Big Brother programme when Russell Brand was hosting it, so I've met him.
Okay, that doesn't mean that he looks
Yes,
like
it
Russell
does.
Brand.
Yes, it does.
I mean,
Look!
you're preoccupied with Russell Brand.
Look at that! That's him!
No, mate.
Jesus.
You're such an bellend. Look. The teeth, the eyes. What?
Yes, he looks more like Dougie Anderson. You're right.
It doesn't look anything like. How funny you mentioned Dougie Anderson. I looked to see if I had his number so I could text him today because I was watching Larry Sanders, but I didn't have it.
Friend of Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine.
It's Russell Brand! You know it is, and you're doing this because you said something and you can't bend. Like a rigid... I'm a willow, I bend. Don't! But like a rigid stick. You're a stick.
This is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. He taught me how to...
What? Watch this bit. Watch this bit, look.
Taught me how to live my life as it should be. He taught me how to turn my cheek when people laugh at me. I've had friends before.
Waggling
Thank
is
you,
similar.
we got it.
The head waggling is, but he does not
Now,
look like him.
I can unlike.
Why are you unliking
Because
him?
I'm clearing my detritus.
Wow.
I've deleted all my tweets again. Loving it. We've done that. Okay. Oh, this is good. All right. Explain this. Have you seen this?
Nope.
Explain this magic trick, right? Again, podcast listeners, I'm really, really sorry. Explain
No magic
this.
for you.
Explain this. Right? Battery in his wristband. Tapping it. Now, one of them he doesn't tap.
Oh my.
One of them he doesn't tap.
That looks weird. That hand looked weird then.
Okay, let's look at the hand again. What was weird about it?
Just keep looking at it.
Let's go back a bit.
Weird. Weird noise.
It did come out weird, didn't it?
And also
All right.
a weird break in the sound.
So you're thinking an edit or a green
Something.
screen? All right.
I think this is green screen here now.
That grass and fence doesn't look real. All right, I'll give you that. All right, well then maybe we found it.
Also, he's talking to Robin Williams there, and it's clearly.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we found the trick. Watch this, because it is still quite amazing.
Is he going to?
The guy's face who he does it to, he loves it. It's a good one, that, isn't it? It's a good one.
It's very silly.
What else we got? Exclusive. Florida man's colon explodes after coughing and sneezing. At the same time, in a diner, causes his intestines to fall out of his body.
Gee whiz.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, have a look at mine.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look.
Now have a look at mine, please. Now I'm coughing because you talked about coughing and sneezing.
Right, what we got?
Right. Further down this. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? For Barbara, who was awful and hungry, but otherwise pretty solid. Here we go. Chucky's mum. Look at this. Terrifying thing.
1965 Mattel whispering doll, Baby Secrets, aka Chucky's mom.
Can you keep a secret? Then listen to Mattel's new Baby Secret.
Get it out of the house now.
Dave Dogface is watching this, and he sent us a very creepy doll.
She whispers just to you, and her lips really move when she talks. It's almost unbelievable.
I want to tell you something.
Baby Secret tells lots of secrets, so you never know what she'll say
Your daddy's having an affair with his secretary.
next.
Hold me close and whisper.
And she looks so real. The way her lips move like yours.
I like to whisper in the dark.
No, mate.
She can even pose the way you want.
Don't talk so loud.
Get Mattel's soft and wonderful new Baby Secret, so you can have fun keeping secrets together.
Okay.
What kind? If we told, they wouldn't be secrets anymore.
I know a secret. Do you?
Oh my God, that's the real thing. Look at his hair. Why did their hair always go like that? It started out so nice, then you brush it a couple of times and it turns to that. Oh, yeah, Gail. So, sad news for Gail Platt fans. She's leaving.
Can I watch a bit of this? Because we'll get done for this.
That's every mum party that I remember growing up with in the 80s. Okay, so here's another one. Alan Titchmarsh drinking.
I've met Alan Titchmarsh. I was on his show, one of the last shows, debating with Kelvin Mackenzie. He's an arsehole. I was on there with Kelvin Mackenzie to have a debate about some bullshit. And I was like, because I was the liberal, I was the bad guy. Now, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you disagree with what Ian's saying, make it nice and loud. You can boo if you want. I'm thinking, what the fuck? Arsehole.
You get the idea with that. Oh, now, I retweeted a funny video and found the guy afterwards because he wasn't on here, but then he found me.
Oh, this, yeah.
This is brilliant.
This you had to reply from the guy from the
Water
band.
Boys, yeah. So this is in Glasgow.
There is a lot going on here. Get ready.
There's so much going on, and I found out some great info about it afterwards. Carry on.
No, not a bigger arsehole than Kelvin Mackenzie. I didn't really know much about Kelvin Mackenzie back then because I would have called him out. Kelvin Mackenzie called Arthur Smith, the comedian, a C to me. I also met David Attenborough in the green room. He's really grumpy. Ecstasy.
Go in the foreground, gets a mate. Here we go.
But you know I'd be up jumping at that guy.
So would I.
Do we know who these people
Yes.
are? They've been found.
Yes.
They acknowledge this video.
They haven't because they're not on. Of course, they're not on this sort of stuff. They're probably on Facebook.
Okay.
But these two are Glasgow treasure. They're the Millers. That's May Miller. Apparently, that is standard procedure. She doesn't believe in stopping while you snack.
Good.
Why she can combine breath work, and apparently those were own brand. That's why there's a picture of them above it. There. That's what she was eating. That's the actual packet obtained. It's offered around first of all to the crowd and then thrown out to the crowd.
Love it.
May Miller. Yeah.
Oh, this is great. This is fun. Here we go. This is one for the regulars.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Democracy Manifest. Oh, go up, go up, go up. You missed a couple. This one.
Okay, what we got here? Let's see.
This is supposed to be singing. But we know what this song means.
It's the sound of the police.
That is Fury. And this is brilliant, but
We'll get done.
have a look at it in your own time.
We're not
please,
playing a
ladies and
Beatles
gents.
song. We're not playing a Beatles song.
But it's good.
Anything else?
I think that'll do.
All right. Then you guys deserve something very special.
Oh, what
Can you
we
let us
got?
know the numbers? If you're watching on YouTube and Twitch, just let us know the numbers.
Papa Morph, yes, she was eating those cheesy puffs. They were not Watsits. They were own brand Watsits. And why not? Apparently she does it a lot. I also enjoyed about that video the fact that, Beyonce likes to have the wind in her hair as she's singing. She's famous for it, like having this breeze through her beautiful hair. May Miller put that fan right up her kilt. That's what she wanted. It was obviously a warm time being had. 93 apparently. Oh, here we go.
Look at the babies.
They're getting so big. They're getting so big.
Do you want Batman?
Batman.
Look at the babies. So they are 4.5 weeks old. Look at the babies. 93 on Twitch, 64 on YouTube. So this is Teddy. This one is Dolly. That's Batman, 4.5 weeks old. These two had milk from a bowl for the first time ever yesterday, although they won't do it again. This one had a little bit of mummy's dinner today. Look, first time you've ever had any solids, isn't it? They are just the best. Just the best. I'm not keeping any of them. They've all found homes. Ted's and Batman are going off together, and Dolly's going off with her mum. It's just two very lovely families who are going to love these guys. Aren't you? You're so
So
lucky.
no one's going to be on their own. Everyone's paired off.
Look at this. Where are you going? Careful, because that's very, very
Let
high.
me show you a bit closer.
It's very high.
This is the Batman.
You're so high. Get careful. Look at this. Isn't this the best? This is the best.
They're so gorgeous.
Now we're out of focus. You need to lean over and half press the button at the back of the camera, please. Because I can't do it because I've got one. He's escaping.
This one?
No, on the top at the back. There, half press it. That's it. No, you need to half press it so it flashes.
Hang on.
You're gonna see how famous cats. Actually, can I put you down? Can I put you down? No, I can't put him down. You have to do it.
I'm gonna Batman.
You can put him on the table.
Yeah. It's just that he's they don't know how to retract their claws yet, so they're quite.
Hello, little puddings. Hi, little puddings.
Sorry, everyone, for the
No, it's got a flash. Are you pressing the right button?
Obviously not.
There's like a round.
Yeah, I was pressing around.
Oh, you don't know. Where is it? Maybe it's that actually. I was telling you the wrong button. There we go. There we go. Look at this. Hello, my little babies. And I have all week just been going in, sitting in the room, watching them for 40 minutes, an hour. They're at the stage of running around. I've just woken them up actually. They were having a little cuddle with mummy, weren't you? Weren't you, babies? Weren't you, little babies? The best, right? The best. Right, let me put these two back and then I'll come and get Batman. Let's take you back to mummy. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful.
I'm the Batman. We call them Batman because of the cowl and cape. Cowl. Cape. Batman was the first one out, and we actually think they might all three be girls, but we're gonna find out for sure this week.
There we go. Come here, my darling. We think they're all girls. We should find out next week when we go to the vets. Come here, my little.
They're the best. They're so sweet. Quiet Bloke says this trumps El Dorado. How could you possibly say that? Yes, I know it does, definitely, for sure.
No, Mum.
Oh, Striker.
No. I can't let you out. Not at the moment because the other cats are around. Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, but not right now. Maybe later. The best, right?
So good.
Quiet Bloke. Kittens win every single time. So 93 on Twitch, 64 on YouTube. If you're watching, can you, because it's the first time we streamed on both, and those numbers are quite nice actually. Can you let me know why you've picked the stream you're on? Why you've picked either Twitch or YouTube? That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Let's open up now. What's the latest with Michael Mosley? My boys are telling me some footage has been found of him walking back to where they were staying. Michael Mosley seen chatting with mystery person before he disappeared. Okay, well, the last shows CCTV shows him walking with an umbrella, walking on the Greek island after he left a beach and went missing. Apparently, you see him walking back to where they were. My boys have told me, I don't know, but it's that's a very, very sad story. Just because I could click on the link on the Patreon page, YouTube is less glitchy and more consistent. Auto notification on Twitch. Always watch on Twitch. Got an alert from Twitch. Thought you made a mistake by going live on YouTube. Twitch notifications. Okie dokie. Okay, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's an experiment we may or may not do. The danger of opening the phone lines on YouTube. Get groiped.
Oh,
you get
yeah, I've forgotten
groiped.
about that.
What do you think that by 2042 the whites will be a minority of groiping you?
Is that still fashionable? I thought we'd all got over that.
Let's find out. Let's open it. You can give us a call. We've got 2 voice messages. One. No, we won't do that. We're going to get Dredge on first. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. We'll get John Dredge on first to talk about his new show. Quiet Bloke just came here to give the Prime sub. Thank you.
Appreciated. Thank
Appreciate that, man. Dredge, let's start that meeting. I almost forgot. I'm terrible with. I pissed off quite a well-known author once by booking him for the show, the radio show, and we didn't call him back. And I said, "Oh, I'm really sorry. We're doing it tonight." No, it's all right. Do it another night. No, that's all right. It was a shitty move on my part. Start virtual camera. Let's do it. Virtual camera on. Change the audio. John Dredge is in the room. We want that. change the settings. It'll be to cock. We're on that. We're on that. We're on that. We're on that. Everything's changed. Stay with me. Stay with me, John.
Can you hear me, John?
Because what's happened is all of the settings got changed during an update. So we can't see you. We can see half of you. If I can find the right button to make this a little bit smaller. I thought it was
still.
that. There we go.
And pop it in the box.
Here's John Dredge.
Oh, look at that little face, the cherubic face of Dredge.
I tell you, one of the things I respect about you, John, you love a T-shirt underneath a V-neck. You do. And I love it, except I can't wear 2 layers. I'm wearing 2 layers now, but I can wear 2 layers if one I can remove easily. A jumper, you're like, so I can't do it.
Have you ever tried one of those trick layered jumpers?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I like those.
Yeah.
I also wore long sleeve T-shirt, short sleeve T-shirt the other day.
Oh yeah, how'd you feel?
It felt good.
Yeah, felt right.
So, John, we've covered the V-neck. It's great to see you, mate. Maybe see you next time. Thanks a lot. It's John Dredge, everybody.
Yeah. And
Only joking.
next week, more celebrities and their jumpers.
More celebrities and their jumpers. It's a solid look. How the bloody hell are you, my good friend?
I'm bloody well good. Thank you.
Right, watch your language, mate.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
That's
Bloody
2 bloodies
hell.
in. I never swear.
Then we got Dredge on and he was dropping bloodies everywhere.
Bloody this, bloody that.
Bloody bastard, I say.
What a load of bloody fun.
And scene. I had a very funny show on BBC 4 Extra. We'll talk about why you're here in a minute. Very funny show on BBC 4 Extra last night.
Was it the Goon Show?
Oh, Christ, no, it wasn't.
Oh.
Oh, let's do the Goon Show. Oh, hello, Doodlebug.
Oh, Bibato.
To me, that's a good show.
Yeah, you enjoyed that.
I prefer Round the Horn. I like Round the
I
Horn.
like that too.
That is
Bona
more.
Tavaria Dolly O'Deek.
That is more camp. I'll give you that.
I like much. Is it called Much Muddling in the Marshes?
Yes.
Much muddling in the marshes.
Do you know that one?
That's what you were doing earlier today.
It's not funny. It's got Kenneth Horne in it and someone else. It's not funny, but I find it comforting.
Does it feature Betty Marsden?
No, what?
Betty Marsden.
Who's that?
Well, that's what I
Call
find the
yourself a
Goon
Horn
Show.
fan.
No, the show I heard last night was a guy called Nick Mohammed, and I think he plays a policeman in it. Oh my God, I was actually laughing. Much by
He's really good.
He's good, right? I don't know anything about him. Go and check it out. It's on 4 Extra. It was on last night. In fact, let me find out what it's called. So you're aware of Nick Mohammed, are you?
Yeah, like by accident, I saw him live once, which doesn't sound particularly good, does it? But he came on. I had no idea who he was, and I thought this guy is really good.
It's called Detective Sergeant Nick Mohammed. I'm gonna. I'll find a bit when you've gone because I can't really do it now. I'll find a bit now where he's just saying numbers. Jesus, it was so funny, right? Really simple. He was just saying, I can't not even do a impression. He was just saying numbers, and it went on too long, and I loved that. I loved that.
He did this live thing. It wasn't stand up. It was it was almost like a mime act or something. And I thought, this guy is original. Yeah. He's got confidence to do something different.
Well, check this out, John. You might like it. It does time with what you're talking about. He creates this really silly world, and as soon as you buy into it, boom, you're off on this journey. Yeah. And he was doing couples counselling, and every time he got awkward, he went, right, let's stop there. What's going on? What's that? And they'd have a go at him and go, right, okay, let's stop there. What's going on for both of you? It's very silly. It's very funny. John Dredge, tell us about, right, give us the name of your new show or your new series.
You did that wrong. You're supposed to say he's very funny. Speaking of very funny, John Dredge, tell us about your new series.
It goes like this. Speaking of very funny, John Dredge, do you know anybody? That's how that one goes.
That's cruel, that.
Cruel.
Are you okay, John?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm not giving anything away. I've had a brilliant day today. You know, sometimes you just get a bit of news, you go, whoa! I had a bit of that.
Oh,
like
good.
Kenneth Connor seeing a bit of crumpet.
Can you tell us that news?
I cannot tell you that news. It's classified information.
Just think of the best thing you could think of. That.
Like Kenneth Connor seeing a lovely bit of crumpet.
Better than that, even.
Tell us about your podcast, your series, your show, please, young man.
So what you said I just suddenly remembered something when you said that thing about Nick Mohammed. There's a comedian who's something to do with Ricky Gervais. He does a female character called Anna Mann. I can't remember his name.
I interviewed, it's Nick somebody. I've interviewed Anna Mann, and I also interviewed him last 2 weeks ago.
So did you? So whoever plays Anna Mann, I can't remember his name.
Nick Holt, I think his name is.
It's something like that. But the thing is, he did a Radio 4 comedy show, right, about a year ago.
Yeah.
One of the characters' names in it is John Dredge.
Shut the front door. Shut up.
What is that? What is that all about?
Colin Holt.
Yeah.
Colin Holt.
Colin Holt, that's it.
So I've interviewed him twice. Third time, I'm going, what's this JD? That's weird, isn't it?
Really weird. But anyway,
I would imagine he's picked it up. He's picked. I imagine he's heard you, but forgot the name consciously. And I can't imagine he's doing a riff on you.
No, wouldn't have thought so.
Does he wear a t-shirt and V-neck?
I believe so.
He is very, very, and we talked about this. He is a very, very neurospicy, a recent ADHD diagnosis. So his brain's flitting all over the place. So I bet he's heard you.
Well, that's what we all do in the comedy world, really, isn't it? Take bits from everywhere and make them into something amusing, hopefully.
No, I'm completely original.
People copy you all the time, Ian. You know that.
Yes, I do, and I wish
yes,
you'd
I
stop.
do. They should
What
stop.
is the name of your podcast?
It's called The John Dredge. I put that in there so people know.
Well, I think it's Colin Holt now.
Yeah, he's heard it. The John Dredge, Nothing to Do with Anything show, and it's series 6.
Yeah,
and it's like podcast series of lots of silly sketches and weird goings on and strange sound effects and peculiar characters and odd happenings and funny music and strange noises, and generally it's quite an odd listen.
Give us an example of a funny noise. He's right. It's a funny one.
Yeah.
Did you hear about? Did you see the clips of Bjork DJing?
Yes.
People paid like $150 a ticket, and she was DJing, but she was hidden behind trees on the stage, and just basically played a mashup of The Laughing Policeman. That's not even a joke.
Was it in New York as well? So they're all going, okay.
You've had like really good reviews, like proper reviews.
Yeah. We got in the Sunday Times, so that was good. And we got in Radio Times. What was funny about that was it was like Podcast of the Week, Harry Hill, the Kemps, me. And I think it was a Spot the Difference. and I got in a magazine called The Week Today.
Yeah.
And
hang on, is it called The Week Today, or you got in The Week Today?
I got in The Week Today.
Okay, so it's called The Week Today, and you were in it today.
I was in it today.
Who's on first?
Abbott and Costello. Or it might have been Abbott or Costello, I'm not sure.
Apparently, Costello was a bastard. Is he the fat dude? Right. He's a bastard, right? And I think he ended up, he wanted to change it to Costello Abbott because everyone loves the funny guy opposed to the straight guy. And I think it ended up, he took 75% of any money they made.
Wow.
Bastard.
Yeah.
I know Abbott was not the funny one.
Yeah.
But he did have a moustache sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Do you know that they did a sequel to Who's on First called What's His Vaults?
Is that good?
No, it's awful. Because they go,
that
what
good?
do you mean? What's his vaults? That's what I'm saying. What's his vaults?
Yeah, I'm not sure about it because I used to think they were funny. Now I'm not so sure.
I haven't seen them for years. I mean,
they've been dead a long time.
Who's on First is great. I don't know about if the rest of it stands up. If the rest of it stands up. So that must be lovely.
Weird, yeah.
Reviews like that. Proper
it's
reviews.
Weird. And then,
Why weird?
And then we might be in like the Observer on Sunday. So I think the only magazine we're not in is Sports Illustrated.
We can work on that. I've got contacts.
And I've heard I'm going to be on the Late Night Alternative. I'm not sure that's not definite. That's not definite.
Those guys, those losers, those sad sacks trying to squeeze out as much of the showbiz juice from that stone that they can. Sorry, that was personal.
Your inner monologue.
It's personal.
Seeping again.
Yeah, but anyway, it's pretty it's pretty mad being getting some nice publicity like that, especially considering no one's ever heard of me apart from Colin Holt.
Is it frustrating that you're kind of bubbling around and people know who you are, but people don't know who you are? Is that frustrating?
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, I'm sort of thinking, well, what's gone wrong here? Something's wrong. So I have to make a living as a grave digger, unfortunately. But
sweet Christ, really?
No, not really.
Oh, that's a shame.
But
I need a grave dug cheap.
Do you? I mean, I am cheap.
You've got a shovel.
I've got a steam shovel.
You know a field. Okay, all right.
I've heard of fields. Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, I hope you might listen to it because it's really silly and it's like the 6th series. It took us 4 years to write this blooming thing, on and off, mainly off.
Who you keep saying we? Who's we?
Me and my producer friend Richard Cray, who's a genius producer.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've met him. He's the same guy from like years back, isn't he?
Many years ago. Many years ago,
He's
you
a
may
nice
have
guy.
met
I
him.
like him.
But
he's very tall and slim, if I remember.
Either that or slightly squatter and larger.
That could be the guy. Yes.
Yeah. You remember him very well. I can see that.
I've definitely seen one of those people.
But yeah, we spent the last series came out 4 years ago. We did the same thing, got all this publicity, and then nothing. Absolutely nothing as usual. But it got a lot of people listening, and that's the main thing. And that's why we do it for. For kicks, really.
You need another pandemic. Stuff like that was getting devoured in the pandemic. They love that shit, man.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I got like retweeted thousands of times during the pandemic.
And when was it? I've not had a big retweet since the pandemic.
No, we need another massive disease.
Yeah.
We need a killer virus.
Catherine, how's it going in the laboratory?
I'm working on it, guys.
Good girl.
Give me time.
That's my lady there. It's my lady.
So you like El Dorado, do you?
Yeah, we're on episode 29 tonight.
We don't like it. We were slaves to it now.
We're watching...
was that like a BBC thing or an
yes,
ITV thing?
It was on at 7:00, and it's racist.
We've had the M word
and sexist. And just wrong.
We've had jokes from women about having sex with children.
Yep, we have.
It is... Honestly, man, we've had a Marcus Tandy riding a horse naked.
Never explained.
You didn't get that on Grange Hill.
No, but you did. The place, I remember this, the place where Zammo bought heroin was an arcade. And in the booth where he would go and buy heroin, they had pictures of Bruce Lee from Enter the Dragon. I remember that because I was obsessed.
Cool.
I remember taping that bit.
Because he was chasing the dragon.
I'm actually watching old Grange Hill. This is why I mentioned that. I'm up to series 5, and it's blooming brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the time when you look back at what you used to like, it's like El Dorado.
Have you had Scruffy McGuffey yet?
Was that the drama teacher?
He was the one, and he got the sack, and the kids went on protest saying, "We want Scruffy McGuffey.
Yeah.
When do we want him now?"
Is Bronson in it yet, Mr. Bronson?
Bronson, I think might have been in it, and they got rid of him. But there's loads of great teachers. Baxter's is still in it. Baxter
is the guy that played Gail's killing husband in Coronation Street. He was basically the British Fonzie. I can't remember his name. Brian. It's not Brian Cranston. It's Brian.
Like that.
He's in it. He's in it a lot.
Yeah. I interviewed him. And he was on to talk about Coronation Street. He played a brilliant character. And all I could think was, oh my God, this is the. I can't remember the teacher's name, but I remember he was the Fonz.
Hopwood.
That was it, and he was the Fonz basically.
Wow.
He's the Fonz of Grange Hill. Yeah. It's the bit I'm watching. The series I'm watching is essentially the story of Roland. You remember?
I only
Roland?
want to help you, Roland.
Yeah, the overweight kid who's like having a terrible time of it. And
Brian,
there was one bit
Mustafa, something Mustafa, Brian Mustafa.
I'm not sure, but there's a bit where he goes home because he's getting so bullied by Gripper at school. He goes home on his own, and there's a bit where he sits there eating crisps, watching the test card.
Oh God.
Erkan Mustafa.
That is quite a sad moment. But it's still, when you watch it now, it's still like a really good drama.
Actually, there were 2 Fonzies in there because you had Tucker. I'm thinking, what other show had 2 Fonzies? Well, of course, Happy Days did. It had Fonzie and Chachi, who was supposed to be the replacement Fonz.
Wasn't there a bad Fonzie in it at one point as well?
Oh, please tell me it was Henry Winkler with a goatee.
I think it might have been something like that.
Demon Fonzie.
Yes, bad Fonzie.
Do you remember?
Do you
remember
he's
the cartoon?
touring. You know that he's touring.
Yeah.
UK.
You know, I did a show for 5 USA where it was the best clip, the top 20 clips of Happy Days, and it was me and him hosting it, and I had to dress up as the Fonz. And I had to dress up as the Fonz. Yes, I did. But they said you'd have to, but it paid well, and I got to spend a day with Henry Winkler. I went, yeah, I'm doing it. And so I had to go in front of the actual Fonz. I wish I had a tape of that. I mean, it was bloody awful, but he was so lovely. I wonder if I mentioned in his autobiography.
I saw him in pantomime in Milton Keynes one year, and at the end he gave us all a rousing speech about how we could achieve anything, and he was an autistic kid who wasn't expected to be able to do anything with his life. Not autistic, dyslexic kid. Wasn't expected to do anything with his life, could barely read, and look at me now, kids.
Here's a story about him doing that. He was doing panto first time in Wimbledon or wherever, and it wasn't working. I think he was on with Bobby Davro or someone like that. And after like a week, he went, they're just not connecting. And Bobby Davro said, here's what you got to do. On your entrance, you come halfway down the stairs, you go, "ee," and you'll be in. And he did it, and it completely changed everything. Completely changed everything.
Conversely, I once saw Charlie Drake long after his fame, and he came on and went, "Hello, my darlings." Nothing.
Nobody knew who he was.
Young. No.
If he'd gone, "Hey,"
we would have clapped.
Well, my boomerang won't come back. That was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God, I was reading about Charlie Drake recently, as we all do from time to time, and there was this thing live on television where he's meant to jump through a plastic window or something, and he jumps through it, and he has a massive accident.
Who was this? Charlie Drake?
Yeah.
Was it the wrong window?
Something like that, and it was such. He was injured so badly. He didn't do another appearance for 3 years. And this was all live on television. I think it's on YouTube, but I wouldn't look at it. I don't think I'd look at it.
Well, of course yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, you're talking to ADHD has entered the
I'm
chat,
not watching it.
And he's now
No, I'm looking for something else, actually.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm looking. Someone has just donated £5, but I can't quite see if it was. I think it may have been on Facebook, on YouTube, and I don't know. I don't quite know where that money goes. Yeah, Leanne. Wow, hang on a minute. Lee the Miller, £5. Leanne, £5. That's on YouTube. Thank you. I don't know where that money goes.
No, that's very
I'm
kind.
going to have fun hunting it down. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. That is appreciated.
Going back, if we may, just very briefly to Grange Hill. I remember that being the thing that the teachers used to use in assemblies for telling us that this is not Grange Hill. They were worried that we were being influenced by Grange Hill and it was making us naughty.
Well, the thing is, when I watched it back for the first time after years and years and years, I was just suddenly right back in the classroom. It is so accurate. It is scary.
I'm not sure we were getting ideas from Grange Hill more that it was, as you say, what school was like back then.
Yeah, and I don't think they could show it now, actually.
People are saying in the chat, the props people altered the set so he would hurt himself when thrown against the wall, that it was deliberate.
Wow.
Wow. So
Sabotage.
someone scuppered Drake.
Hang on, Gatford, what on earth are you talking about? Don't just type, there's no link above. Type it in sentences. You know the story of Jim Davison getting punched filming Up the Elephant Round the Castle?
Not yet.
Right,
here we
okay.
go. Strap in, this is
So,
a good one.
Up the Elephant Round the Castle was a sitcom Jim Davison did, and he was an absolute arse to work with. Absolute arse to work with. Everyone hated him. And there's a scene in it where he gets kind of mugged by a homeless guy, right? And everyone had a whip round on the crew and paid this actor, he's like an unknown extra. It was like 150 quid if he really smacked Jim Davison, right? So he did, smacked him, and Jim Davison went mental. You bastard! You're never gonna work again. I will make sure you never. That unknown actor was David Thewlis, who went on to become a very well-known actor. 150 quid to I'd do that. I'd do that. You keep talking because they've told me where there's no link. Go on.
I'm very surprised that Jim Davidson reacted like that. Seems completely out of character.
So have you seen a lot of pantomimes?
I have seen so many pantomimes in my time. My mum was particularly addicted to them, and it ended up that she used to take us, and then we took her because it's what she needed. You know, she liked having that outing, and by the end I was quite over pantomime, and I wasn't really enjoying it anymore. But we still had to go because Mum had to have a panto, otherwise it wasn't Christmas.
I'm pretty sure I saw Brian Cant in pantomime.
Hey, what's your language, buddy? What's your language?
I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. But he was really good. He pretended to throw eggs at the audience as opposed to the other way round, which is the usual case. But they were fake, and everyone laughed. I remember that quite clearly.
Okay, people we've seen. We're going to go round. People we've seen in pantomime. You've seen Brian Cant. Joe Brown gave my dad a Twix.
Leslie Joseph.
Any more, John? Or are you out?
Brian Murphy.
Okay, good one. Steve Guttenberg.
Stacey Solomon.
Oh, all the S's.
Yes.
No, I'm out.
Who was the guy from the O'Needin line?
Oh, yeah.
I think we're struggling.
With the wavy hair. He was.
Well, that would make sense.
What was his name?
I know you.
Wavy Davey.
Wavy Davey. Sandy coloured hair. Quite handsome.
Sandy coloured hair. That was it.
Yes. No, well, I don't want to say sandy hair. It was the Anedian line. There were ships in it. It could have been real sand. So sandy.
I mean, all I remember about the Anedian line is the theme tune. That's all I remember about that. But why does everybody know it? Oh, that's
because
a weird
it was
thing.
time to go home from grandma's because it was school in the morning.
Yeah. It was Grange Hill in the morning.
It was Grange Hill in the morning.
But I tell you, if you watch that again, you'll be surprised at how good it still is. Unlike
Well, it was Phil
Splits.
Redmond. It was a proper drama for young people.
Yeah.
Until they changed the theme tune, didn't they?
Because my generation was
that's the
new one.
That was the theme tune for the last couple of series.
They changed the school badge as well, didn't they? It was like half yellow and half purple.
Sounds like they used the theme from the Generation game at the end.
It was very,
Welcome once again to Grange Hill, boys and girls, uncles and aunts, hail and pace.
Well, right. If we went back,
yeah,
and watched Hale and I mean, I never found it funny anyway. Would we watch it and go, oh shit, man, they were great. Those guys were great. Would we think that?
I don't know, but I actually know the guy who used to direct that show, oddly enough.
Yeah.
And he said that he just got the most enormous budget for that show, and no one ever bothered him about it. He would just make huge sets for one 30-second joke, and that was fine. Mad back then. Now you don't get any sketch shows anymore, apart from mine.
You don't get sketch shows. Remind us of the name of your lovely sketch podcast again, please, young man.
Thank you, Ian Lee. It's called the John Dredge Nothing to Do with Anything show. You can hear it. It's on the British Comedy Guide website. Entirely free of charge, no money involved.
Who are you? Are you John Dredge on Twitter?
Just at John Dredge.
Right, everyone, go and listen to it over the weekend, and then tweet at John Dredge and tell him. Tell him nice things. I get people going, yeah, my wife liked you, but I thought you were a bit shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
We also get a lot of, you should do a podcast.
I feel some of the material is somewhat lacking.
There's someone who may even be in the chat tonight, right? And has been a follower for a long, long time and a contributor. And they atted me in a TikTok, right? And the TikTok was someone doing a duet with me. So I do these pretend angry responses. I don't really care. But someone said, you got a Rolf Harris moustache. I went, well, Rolf Harris didn't have the reply was, Rolf Harris didn't have a moustache. We had a beard. And then a monkey had done a TikTok, right? So it's a puppet monkey. And I said that, and the monkey went, I'm getting the word. And he said the C word, right?
Wow.
It's not a nice thing. I did a funny reply. I thought, actually, no, it's not a nice thing to see. And so I blocked the guy that, why would you someone? And it's like, oh, don't be rude about at Ian Lee. He's a good guy. Why would you at me into a video where I'm called a C word? It's like, so I blocked him.
That's called, what's that called?
Pegging.
No.
Edging.
No, it's called a not a grass tweet, but something like that.
It's just like, and he's been around for a long time, and he's a nice guy.
Why would you need to know that?
So I blocked him on TikTok because that's not a nice thing to do.
But I mean, you've said this
That's
to me.
like someone coming to you, Dredge, with a bad review and saying, "Oh, I saw this about you." Why would you present that to someone?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, because I think, Ian, you said to me like, that you've known people for quite a long time, and then suddenly they've just done something the opposite.
Yeah.
And just proved themselves to be absolutely awful.
Yeah.
So it's strange, isn't it? Unpredictable. Very unpredictable, all this Twitter stuff.
You can come on any time, man. You don't have to ask me in the formalised, polite way that you're doing. You have my phone number, right?
Yeah, I guess I do, yeah.
You can phone me.
So don't stand on ceremony. Come bounding in.
Because I do consider you a friend. And I know we don't talk very often. We used to talk a bit more on the old... Hey, Gatford, thank you. We used to talk a little bit more on the DMs of IG than we do. But, you can always phone me and stuff.
Oh, well, that's very nice.
I don't want you to feel... I don't want you to feel... I don't want you to feel lonely. That sounds corny, but I genuinely mean it.
Well, you guys are probably some of the only people that I can relate to on the internet at all. So that's very nice of you to say that.
You've always said very, very kind things about our show, and it's appreciated. I know you when we were firing on all cylinders, I know you got it, and that's always nice. But you can call me anytime you want, man, or WhatsApp me or whatever. Do you have
what a
WhatsApp?
sweetie!
Do you have WhatsApp?
Well, thank you, sir. And
do you have WhatsApp? Is the question.
WhatsApp, I probably do. Yeah, I'm not the world's greatest technology fan, as you can see.
Asking.
But I've probably got it somewhere.
It's lovely to see you, man, and best of luck. And I will check it out.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Love you, man.
Nice to see you.
I'm going to cut you off now. Get out of here.
I love Dredge.
Yeah, I do as well. He's a nice guy. Why would you at me into a mess? See, why would you at me into that? Just have a little listen. I want to play a little bit of Nick Mohammed doing numbers. I was kind of falling asleep, and I made myself wake up so I could go back and listen to a little bit more. By the way, everybody who donated some money there, because we're using a slightly different system. So Lee the Miller, Leanne, thank you. It doesn't show up on that tally, but it is appreciated. Thanking you very much indeed. Let me just see if I can find the bit where he was. I don't quite know why he was doing numbers. So this would have been last night.
It didn't sound like it mattered that you didn't.
No, hang on.
It's usually a little...
His voice does me as well.
Squeeze the rim, though. Long-winded. Okay, so, welcome. That's the first thing to avoid.
Hang on.
Mum.
I
don't know about you guys, but the way I see it, any mathematician that thinks a box contains curves should be sliced into perfect centimetre cubes.
Hang on.
But, don't let that put you off.
Doesn't putting the Royals in a separate box make them an easier target?
Is this the one from last night?
That, actually. You might as well put up a sign saying extremists aim here. You actually have to physically wait for the wind to change, otherwise you're not allowed out.
A little more substantial.
What would you recommend, Jane?
Well, we could oil it. Or
we're going to stick with this.
Also, I wonder whether we should have a code word so that we can get in whenever we like.
What about bomb?
Maybe not bomb. On Facebook this morning.
I'm not on Facebook.
We get it. You're a politician.
You should get on Facebook though, Anna. It's a great way of seeing how much weight people bully.
I've got to make sure we're listening to the right show. It's going to be worth it.
I'm going to go and blow my nose.
Go and do that.
Because
morning,
hay fever is
nice.
Do you find it's worse? You don't get it, do you?
No.
Do you, dear viewer, do you find it's worse when the sun is going down and it gets a little bit cooler? It's always like the pollen's being kicked up.
4 extra.
Nothing more we can do here. You've done well.
Shut up. Oh, God. Time to move on. Let me find the schedule. Where's the schedule? How does this thing work? My sounds. No. How does this thing work? Did you hear that? Jesus Christ, like a docker. We're gonna find it now. It will take an hour, and we're gonna bloody find it. Okay, it's a happening. OBS changed all of my settings. Pop out play. Radio 4 extra schedule. Right. So we want yesterday. We want Nick Mohammed from yesterday. It's episode.
Okay.
Here we go.
Just try it again now.
Here we go.
Down the road. Or something. A heist. Okay, right. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Windows down, please.
I just want to find him say numbers.
Yeah. All right, thanks for calling. Do you ever watch it?
Not really.
I went through them now. Oh no, sorry, not 17. Open
Here we go.
box
Here we go.
13. My friend Christina.
Right,
Calling. Bye. Oh,
It's
hi, Anna. How was the heist?
Not bad, actually.
Oh, I almost missed the call, you know, when it came in. I get so engrossed with Deal or No Deal now that it's live. Do you ever watch it?
Not really.
Oh, well, I don't know if you remember, but my friend Christina, she went on the other week, and I went and sat in the audience for her game, and she'd been waiting to go on for about 3 weeks for her name to come up. But do you know the rules of it?
No.
Oh, well, it would take too long if I went through them now.
Yes, I expect it would.
But she started by opening box 4, and then she opened box 13, and then it was 17. Oh no, sorry, not 17. What's the number with the 15? That's right. Yeah, then it was 8. That's right. Yeah, she opened 8. And 19, and then it was the number. Yeah, then it was box 1. Then she opened box 12. Then it was box 2, I think. No, 3. That's right. Box 2, and then box 3, and then it was box. I think it was box 21 next, and then I think it was box 9, and I can't remember anymore after that, Anna. Anyway, she went home with 50p in the end.
Oh, it absolutely killed me. It absolutely killed me. So that's my recommendation for you. Quiet Bloke, thank you. Gapford, thank you. Glenn has just gifted some subs. Thank you. May I suggest, it's appreciated. So this isn't me. I hope this isn't, this doesn't come across as rude. For cheaper than a sub on Twitch, you could sign up to our Patreon for a month. It's $3.99 a month plus that. $3.99. There's other tiers. There's $4.99. It's $15. It's $13. But $3.99 a month. We do a show pretty much every Friday, and most of them are behind a paywall. You can only get the link if you're part of our Patreon. Right? We do one a month, maybe free on Twitch now, YouTube. But £7.51. Screw you, Quiet Bloke. Now we got a penny at the end. Absolutely ballsed it up.
Why would you do that, man?
So if you're going to... Listen, if you want to pay for a sub on here, my only thing would be Twitch take half that money. Amazon take half that money. And I think it's $4.99 now. For $3.99, sign up for a month. Patreon. You get access to...
loads on there.
There's like 2,000 hours of podcasts and YouTube stuff to watch. You get this every week. Dorado, unfortunately, no refunds. So I'd suggest doing that. And I hope that doesn't sound ungrateful, Glenn. Thank you for that. If you have Amazon Prime, you know this. Link it with your Twitch and you can subscribe to us for free. But if you're going to spend $3.99, $4.99, your best bet, go to the Patreon. The link's going to appear in the chat.
You get more bang for your buck, basically, that way.
You get more bang for your buck.
And there's no compulsion to stay if you don't fancy it after a month.
Balcony shirts, click live. Just repeat, I love Dredge. Click live.
I love balcony shirts. I do.
Is the Patreon link there? It doesn't seem to work for me. Can someone... There we go. It works if I do it on there. We're using a whole new technique. I don't really understand.
Glenn, I know who Glenn is.
Who's Glenn?
Glenn is a teacher.
Hey, Glenn, in that case, I hope it doesn't sound like I was being ungrateful. Au contraire.
Glenn is a lovely teacher and a TikTok teacher at that, and he
Wants to
puts on
phone
some
in.
great messages
Oh, Glenn,
on.
Skype's coming up. Can someone type the...
Type the Skype.
Oh, Glenn's missed. Glenn, we're calling you back.
Here we go.
We're in. We've got a couple... Well, let's just play this message. This was from... I don't know when this was.
9, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. Someone's sent us a text. Message from Alistair. We'll give you a call in a bit. Alistair?
Oh, I've just arrived, Ian. It's 7:30. I'll check it out. You wish you'd not open the lines yet. Anyway, not to worry if you don't. Bye-bye.
The way you said that, I thought it was like standing outside. I've
Yeah.
just arrived. It's 7:30.
Alexa, what does it sound like when a man comes?
Oh, God.
Oh, I've just...
There we go. Let's speak to the
See
big...
what I have to do with incessant silly buggery.
Hello.
Hello, Glenn.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you for giving us a call. How are you doing?
Yes, grand, thank you. I'm sitting out the back garden with my duck.
Oh, the best. The best.
Yeah.
The second best. Cats will be better. But go on. Continue.
No, you can't sit in the back garden with cats. They tend to get caught up in other things.
No, if I sit in the back garden, my 3 will sit around me. Oh. Yeah.
The issue is, guys, that we've got cats on either side of us here, and Waffle, our Wheaton Terrier, goes mental every time she sees a cat.
Do they come in your garden and take the piss?
They do, but I like them because they got wee bow ties and stuff, the wee cats. I love them. I wish Waffle just didn't hate them so much. I feel like it's an unrequited love thing. It's like she wants their kind of validation, but they're never going to give them to her, you know?
It's weird, isn't it, that myth that cats are afraid of dogs?
Not the case on
It's
my
often
street.
the other way around, or at the very least, cats confuse dogs.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, Waffle is many things, but she's not bright. And if a cat from next door is kicking about and he wants to stick a nose in it, she's going to get a paw in the face, and then she still goes back for more. You know, it's like a really unhealthy relationship, really.
Did you see our kittens earlier on?
I did.
It makes everything better. Everything
It
better.
does. I love cats. There's some good cat cafes in Glasgow, and I had cats growing up. Like, we had Sybil, Sue Ellen, and Sebastian as a kid, and they all died, sadly. In
They
road
do
accidents.
eventually. I love a cat cafe. When we went, I took my kids to Japan last year, and we found two pig cafes.
It nearly made you a pig owner,
I
didn't
nearly
it?
bought pigs.
Are you talking actual bovine
pigs?
Oink oink.
Yeah, pigs.
Micro pigs.
And you put a blanket on your lap and they come and fall asleep on you. My eldest had 4 pigs asleep on him. It was wonderful. And I did look into buying pigs when I got back, but the woman who was selling the pigs was so miserable. And I kept saying, can I come and have some experience with the pigs so I can decide whether it's... And then she kept saying, yeah, well, but you can come in, yeah. And then she said, I tell you what, why don't you book an afternoon? It'll cost you £100.
Jeez, oh.
That's before you even think about buying the pigs from her.
Yeah,
Crikey. Here, Catherine, how's all things teaching going?
I love it. I did have to confess, and I have told this to my colleagues, so it won't come as a surprise to them, that this Sunday, the one where we returned from half term, I did feel what apparently is traditional for teachers, the Sunday night fear.
The fear, aye.
Yeah, so I did feel that for the first time. But I think it's because on the Friday before we broke up, there was mayhem. And so I'd kind of bottled that and put it to one side and thought I'd have to deal with that for a week. And I think I just remembered that was still there looming large. So, but I love it. I really love it. And I've fallen on my feet in that it's not your average school. And they want me to go in there and do what I do, rather than try to make me into something different. I really love it, and
I'm so happy to hear that. I'd like to say, if it's okay, like, having listened to both of you for many years, from when you both first started working together, to be where I am now compared to where I was when I first started listening to you, and to see yourself, Catherine, in education, and yourself, Ian, helping people through your new venture. I say new, but I know you've been at it now for a good while now. It just feels lovely to see. I mean, I don't want to come across as patronising, but there's this, as a fan, there's a real sense of happiness I feel when I see you guys get together for these streams, and I think about the good that you're both doing independently of broadcasting, and it's just lovely to see. It's just one of these nice moments that give you happiness that I think we need all too often in life. And
thank
so
you, man.
That's very sweet.
It's a thank you, I suppose, and it's just really nice to see both of you doing so well. And it's also nice to see you getting back together and doing the daft stuff that you do.
It's got. I think I've been doing counselling for 2 years, and which seems absolutely wild to me. I think it might be. So I've had 20, maybe coming up to 2 years, and that seems wild to me. And I get so much. It sounds weird, doesn't it? Because you're hearing people who are in a lot of pain and not very well. But I get so much pleasure from it. I'm so much. Someone was asking me today, friend, might have been my brother-in-law, I can't remember. How am I finding it? And I said, do you know what? I am I'm all right financially, but I'm earning nowhere, a fraction of what I earn at Talk Radio, fraction. However, I am infinitely happier and less stressed about the whole thing. I'm in such a better place as a result.
I'm getting more of those moments, usually one every day, of going, I'm glad I was here for that. I'm glad I was here for that person, or I think that's switched a light on for someone, or I caught something there, So you're not going to get there in any other profession. And again, I am skint. I am absolutely skint. But I feel like I'm building something, and I feel like I'm doing something that's actually important to other people.
Yeah. There's no amount of money that can account for the amount of lives that you're both touching, respectively.
I hope I didn't sound ungrateful when you gifted in those 5 subs.
No,
very grateful.
Yeah, not at all. No, I didn't realise. I was kind of just on the Twitch, because I usually to stream on Twitch with my. I get up to 2 people watching my streams.
What do you do on the streams?
Oh, I just game. Like in my high school, I have an arcade club where we do retro gaming, and so I have kids coming in and we play. So let me see. We've got a lot of donations. So we've got 2 Sega Mega Drives, we've got a PS1, a PS2, and some more recent stuff as well. But the PS1 and the PS2 are the most popular, believe it or not. And the kids love playing Tekken and Spyro the Dragon. And so I tend to lean towards streaming the kind of, if it's not a retro game, it's a game that's on a modern console that's been remastered, or it's like a Spyro, for example. And the kids love it. Like,
I'm going to come and follow you. I'm just finding you, and I'm going to come and follow you.
You're also on TikTok. I found your stuff really, really inspiring. The fact that that's how you. It's almost like you do little messages for the kids in your class.
I do. I mean, I love it, and it goes both ways, Catherine. I've enjoyed what you've put out on TikTok as well. But no, it's called the Pride Arcade now because I ran the LGBT club, and then I ran the Pokemon club, and that turned into retro gaming, and so now they've just kind of fused together. So the kind of kids that are maybe alternative or just don't necessarily know where to put themselves when they get to high school, kind of all kind of come there. And so, literally today on my lunch break, despite being swept off my feet, as I'm sure you were as well, the dog's growling at a cat. Sorry. I was speedrunning Spyro 2 whilst the kids next to me were having a wee tournament that they made up themselves on Tekken 3. It's great fun. And I have recommended your retro gaming podcast, Ian, to them. I have done that.
Well, thank you. I stopped doing it. I did 13. I thought, that's enough. But I'm very proud of that. Count Bimface is on it. I told my boys I knew Count Bimface. I went, what? The guy from TikTok? I went, yes, he's a friend of mine. He came on my gaming podcast. Couldn't believe it. I've just followed you on Twitch, and I've just posted the link if anyone wants to follow Glenn JF. Get in
Thank
there.
you.
I'm up for. I need some new people.
It's mainly Spyro, Uncharted, and other kind of stuff that can be considered retro.
Have you played? This isn't retro at all, but have you played multiverses, as in multi-verses, as in versus each other?
I know it, but I've not played it.
It's a
I've
great
seen it being
fighting
played.
game. It's Warner Brothers, so you can have Shaggy playing
and Michael Myers.
Yeah, Michael Myers, Jason, Batman. It's there's some banana dude. I think Dexter's in it. All versus each other. And it's so much fun, man.
I mean, just when you think Smash Bros. Kind of owned that property, it's great to see another studio.
It's so much fun, and I got a Steam Deck, and so I'm in bed, and I'll phone up my youngest who just walked past. Would you fancy a quick game of Multiverses? And we'll play it, and he beats the crap out. I've got to beat him. I was watching this. How bad it was. I was watching YouTube videos on how to play as Shaggy. Turns out he's not a very good.
Do you have to load up on Scooby Snacks or something? Or
no, you have a big sandwich. Your secret weapon is you can throw a big sandwich at someone.
It doesn't seem as lethal as it could be.
It's good. Well, I'm going to come and watch you at some point because I like watching people. It's ASMR for me. I like watching people playing old video games. Yeah, I'm Kim Justice. I don't know if you have Kim Justice.
I hope I don't bore you too much.
No, I love it, and I will kind of read. Why is that going live now? That's very weird. But I love it. I watched Kim Justice. She's great. I'm in.
Well, thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a lovely evening and a great weekend ahead.
Thank you.
And just lovely to touch base with you all.
You too.
Get your hands off my bass.
Enjoy your
Lots of love to
evening. Thank
waffle.
you.
Chows. Get your hands off my bass. Let's phone up the big man. Let's phone up the big man.
He's such a nice guy. His TikToks are kind of, okay, it's exam week. I just want to make sure you all know how brilliant you are and how capable of passing you are and all this. He's just such a lovely teacher.
Hello, can I speak to the big man, please?
Yeah, I'm here.
You sound thrusting this evening. You sound full of vim. I'm going to be honest,
Yeah.
there's a bit of vigour in there as well, mate.
Mm-hmm. You feeling peppy?
I found me, what do they used to call it in the 60s? Mojo.
Your mojo.
You got your mojo.
You got your groove back.
I am the best I've been for a long, long time.
Are you eating nuts?
A bounty.
Oh, see, coconut.
Taste of paradise.
Coconut.
Yeah.
He's doing the mouth of when you're eating nuts. He's doing that.
Well, it's lots of little bits.
That's the nut mouth. He was eating coconut.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was bang on.
The nut mouth.
That's the
Well,
nut that
shouldn't
he's
be.
doing it. It's either nuts or it could be raisins, but that's nuts.
Shouldn't be eating it, really. I mean, I'm a diabetic. So.
His bounty hasn't got any sugar in.
It's fruits, isn't it?
Fruits.
Yeah, well.
But we're no longer doctors, has to be said. Got struck off.
I have lost a little over a stone in 4 weeks. I've got that My Fitness thing. I've been counting my calories and I've set 1,700 and I've been eating way less than that most of the time and I'm not hungry. I might have a packet of Cheetos in a bit. I'm not hungry. Going out for a meal tomorrow night. But for the first time in ages, I brought the boys home. We stopped for a McDonald's. I didn't have. I had 4 fries. And that's enough. I don't feel the need for it. I'm not eating chocolate or rich fast food or overly salty food, and I don't have the desire for it. It'd be interesting to see how I feel tomorrow. Going to a really nice noodle bar for my birthday, and it'd be interesting to see how I am with that rich food.
Full up.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
Ate the calories that it prescribed for me yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I've been going slightly under, just because I've not been hungry. And it's been saying, you're slightly under, you should be eating more. But I ate the calories that it prescribed yesterday and I felt sick.
You ate so many?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. Honestly, life-changing. And I feel better. I look in the mirror. I don't have that round kind of Buddha belly that I had.
Here's how
You're
I
feeling
feel.
better. That's the main
I
thing.
feel
Exactly, feeling better.
I feel lighter. I feel better in myself. But I've still got that thing where I look in the mirror and I go, oh God, I didn't think I was that big. But I don't think that's ever going to shift. I was like that when I was a size 8.
I looked in the mirror today as I had my morning piss. The mirror's to the left.
Mirror?
No, I haven't got a mirror,
All
but
right,
I got
what
I
are you looking
pissed,
at that for?
and then the mirror's to the left, and I looked and I went, I look good pissing.
Oh God!
No, I thought I look slimmer, and I'm happy. I'm at 14.12. I was at 15.13, 14.12. I'm going to see if I can get down to 14.6 and see what that feels like. I'm loving it.
Well, good for you.
You ever seen the film Time Bandits?
No, I just want to say, lovely to see both your faces tonight. And Catherine, can I just say that I'm loving your hair colour.
Oh, thank you.
Is that like a sort of shiny bronze or something like
It's
that?
Auburn Spice, Alistair. Why you think is this what this is what colour your hair was, isn't it?
No. It was,
I need to
I
interrupt.
used to be sort of ginger.
I need
Go on
to
then.
interrupt. We have a celebrity in the room.
Oh, do we?
We have haunting going on with Angela, My Life's Journey. There's a blast from the past. I'm gonna please call us, Angela. Someone's gonna post the telephone number. Do you remember Angela? She had like ghosts shitting her up all the time.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
in touch with the spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angela,
And then
wow.
she was in the papers about it, I believe.
I
Later
think
on,
she might have been. This is the beauty, because we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and we never normally do the free shows on YouTube.
No.
And actually, Angela isn't on YouTube. Oh, she is. She's on YouTube.
She's
this
got
is
a YouTube
working.
channel, hasn't she?
Yeah. I'm still around 60 now. I'm 51 on Sunday, Angela. 51. 51.
What's this thing about you've got a birthday fund? What's that about?
Just give me money for my birthday, isn't it? Fuck it.
That face says it all.
I've just been. Do people still ask for money on Twitch? Because I don't watch Twitch anymore.
I don't know.
I just sort of put it's old fashioned. Put I guess give me. It's my birthday. Give me some money.
Give me money.
If you don't, you're.
There was a song recently, wasn't there? It's my birthday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at me. Give me money. That's right.
Isn't it?
Okay. Well, I'll have a look at the bank balance, see where I am.
You don't give me any. You don't give me any. See you later on, you silly sausage. 0203 286.
It's nice to see Alistair fizzing a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a nice man.
Make sure we're not showing any numbers. We're not showing any numbers in that list, are we? Right.
No.
0203 286 6370 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. The only phone-in show on Twitch and on YouTube.
Good evening.
Oh, hi.
Hello. I see your stone and raise you a stone and a half.
Yes, mate. Yes, buddy.
Down from 120 kilograms to 111 in a little over a week and a half using my fitness app.
Hang on. How can you do kilograms and stone at the same time? That's insane.
Well, I typed it into Google to work out what it was to tell you.
It's like saying I'm 6'4" and I grew 5 centimeters the other day. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what you mean.
That makes sense to me completely because I was in that age group where we were kind of started one way and then they went to centimeters. So yeah.
And sometimes I think Nigel Farage is right about things.
When
he talks about inches.
So yeah, my fitness app. We need to get sponsored by it, but it's been fantastic. My calorie intake is a little higher than yours.
Yep.
But I've been under it every day but one for 3 weeks.
It's really amazing. Have you paid for it?
Yeah, I decided to do it for the course of whilst I'm off for the antibiotics. So
because I've not paid for it, but I still get the barcode scanner.
And I don't.
Because the barcode scanner is great. So I was walking around Aldi today going, right, no, that's too much. No, that's too much. Oh, a sandwich.
I never thought about taking it shopping.
Yeah, of course.
That's a good idea.
Because some ready meals, right? Sometimes I like a little ready meal because it's easy. Some of them, the Tesco own brand, the Aldi own brand cannelloni, it's only about 430 calories. Most of them are about 600 odd. That's 430 calories. Take it around the shop, give it a little scan. It's an eye-opener.
I normally use it at home for when I bought the stuff and I'm going click and, adding it up. I never thought of that. You've changed my life.
It's too late by then, Gatford. It's already been necked.
Is the lid on?
Well, yeah.
Can you shut the back door?
I'm a creature of habit. I eat very much the same things, but I'm eating less of them and more healthy. So, yeah.
Quiet Bloke says, I'm 5 foot and 30 centimetres. Go away. Go away. Go away from me. Can I have 2 squishies, please? 2 squishies. This is my eldest son, who is now almost taller than me.
Wow.
Do you remember that clip when I brought him into Absolute?
Oh man, I do.
As a baby.
Eloise,
May the 25th, 2010.
Eloise has had a baby.
Wait. What? Did I know that?
Eloise has just had a baby.
Ooh. Right. We have
Not like I think about 2 weeks ago. I forgot to mention it on a show a couple of weeks ago.
Well, I'm going to send her a little message. We don't really talk very often, but we message every now and then.
Yeah, I saw pictures of her and her other half with a baby.
Oh, well, that's very sweet.
And just to do you a little bit of irony, I've been listening to your old shows to help me.
Oh, I did know that.
I heard a show that you were doing on LBC just as Globotech were taking over, and you uttered the words, "I'll be on BBC 3 counties in a year."
Do you know what? I remember that. Isn't that funny?
That's
Isn't
weird.
That funny?
And you not just local radio, not BBC. You named the station.
That's spooky.
Yeah, because I thought it was a shit station.
You got there.
I tell you why. I didn't know she had a. Well, so hang on a minute. So when was this conversation? Oh, this was. I predicted she was going to have a baby. We were chatting in March. Last time we spoke was March 2023, and she told me about she was going to turn 40, and I went, a baby. And then I went, compared to me, I mean, I'm not having a baby. And she's had a baby. I predicted it.
Yeah.
Careful with those powers.
Any predictions for me?
A baby.
No.
I've got to be careful. My kids are upstairs, but you're going to have a.
No, stop it.
No.
Come on now.
Anyway, that was all. It was just to share how things are going and tell you both looking good and happy birthday for the weekend. Mr. Lee.
Thank you,
It's
Catherine.
not your birthday, Catherine. It's mine.
I'm saying thank you because you are already on a different track.
You've already moved on.
Why is he still there? Let me cut him off.
Oh, how rude.
Up yours.
He almost gave you an up yours for your birthday there. So yeah, babies. Some people are losing weight through having babies, others through not eating.
Janelle's having a baby
pies.
soon, says Yasmin.
Crowman says Gatford looks thin compared to a few years ago. Yeah, he's been
losing
working
weight,
hard.
Losing weight. 0203 286 6370. It's a phone-in show. It's the only phone-in show on Twitch. It's the only phone-in show, and the only phone-in show on YouTube. There are no others. People go, oh yeah. There's not. Prove it. You can't. They're fake. He's wearing a big boy t-shirt. You noticed?
Yeah, look at that.
0203 286 6370. If you want to give us a call, you're very, very welcome. I'll put it in the chat. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number.
Go on, hop on it. Why not?
Happy birthday, Ian. Take up painting by diamonds. That makes you lose weight. I'm not a painter. I don't like being...
No, you're sticking on.
Oh, okay. No, I don't like creating things with my hands. Basil! Gatford says, Basil, you could do with some pictures on your wall or a clock or something. It's a very bare wall. It does remind me of Sea Wing.
I think hostage.
From what I've seen on television.
But he's just, the thing is, Baz, I don't think we'd be breaking any confidences by saying that he's just moved into that place. So give him time. I'm sure he'll make it his
Paul
own.
Chewbacca, first time I've been watching live in absolute years. We saw you a year. Can you believe it was a year since my birthday party, Paul? A year since my birthday party.
It's our birthdays, weren't they?
I went to a charity shop, bought some red, these fake cons, they're Dunlops, red tenner, never worn. They're my size, I'm having these. And I bought a book about George Michael and the, not Matthew Muldoon.
Go on. McConaughey?
Marty Fellows.
No. Marty Feldman?
No. His name's, I think his first name's Matthew.
Yep.
McConaughey.
McConaughey?
The guy from Friends. I'm not even going to bother.
Oh, Matthew...
Drake.
No. Matthew...
Pincer.
No.
These are all genuine. I'm genuinely trying to remember it.
Matthew...
It was hot, wasn't it, Katifer? Got hot up.
Perry.
I bought his book. It was £1.50. George Michael was £1.50. I thought, I'd be a read.
My purchase of the day was this, because I was coming home from school and I thought, I can smell... What's that smell?
Oh.
You know, it was me. It was me.
Yeah.
It was a hot day and I must have been wearing too much man-made fibre and I thought, absolutely pen and ink. I'm going to get something on the way. I was calling into Asda for reasons. I got this.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's a cool
Blondie.
T-shirt from Asda.
Blondie.
Meant to be.
Meant
to be.
I'm very driven by smells at the moment. Incense. I've always got incense. Got plug-in. And the latest instance I've tried, I've not really liked is myrrh. I don't like myrrh. So I've ordered some different brand because the one I was getting previously I liked, but it was too smoky. And I came in and for a few days this office and the kitchen smelled of cat pee. There's a litter tray there. Obviously I've got the kittens and another cat and a litter tray in that room. It smelled of cat pee, and I was going around on my hands and knees and smelling because I cleaned the litter tray and bleached it. Smelling that, it's not that. I was going on my hands and knees, smelling everything. It took me a few days, and realised it was coming from under that sofa. I thought, they've pissed under there. Pulled it out. It was a rotting shrew. And I was sniffing the shrew, going, that's the smell. So this is 10 o'clock at night.
Why would you need to sniff it?
To make sure it was the smell. No, to
there?
make sure it was the smell.
Oh, God.
Because I thought, I can't. But it was that. So at 10 o'clock, I'm in my PJs mopping the floor with bleach. I've got some topics to talk about.
Yick.
Got some topics.
You tick dead shrew off.
0203 286 6370. Right, when you're cooking a meal and you're serving plates for people,
Yes.
do you know which plate is going to be yours?
Last one.
But do you, when you're dishing up, you're going, right, that one's mine?
What, because I'm looking at it going, that's got more vegetables on it
Well,
or whatever it might be.
it's difficult to explain, right? I have... What the fuck does that mean? All right, we'll come to that in a minute. I don't know what that means. Oh, no, I do remember what it means. So when I'm dishing up, and I don't necessarily give myself more, but I think, right, that's my plate. And so when I take it in to serve it up, I make sure, right, yeah, okay, that's yours, Kim. Right, Do you not have your plate?
No,
I wonder
I
if it's an
don't.
ADHD thing.
I
Guys, 0203 286 6370. When you're dishing up, do you know? I don't mean it's like your special plate that you use all the time. When you're dishing up, you know that one's yours.
No. Well, I do, because what I do is I serve everyone else, then I do... The last one is me. But I don't go, right, that's definitely mine, that one over there.
I don't do it. It's just think, right, that one's mine. I got the full. I bought ages ago the full box set of Larry Sanders. Unfortunately, it's the British box set, not the American one that's packed with extras. And also, someone upscale it to 4K, please. It looks shit. But I'm working my way through it, and I'm on season 1, which I remember quite well. I don't remember the Laytons that well. And honestly, I am pissing myself. And I sent you, I think, my favourite bit of television ever, where Hank is getting really angry. He goes, "You laugh when I chip my tooth. What's so when I chip? You laugh when I slipped and chipped my tooth on the urinal. What's so fucking funny about that?" And Larry Sanders goes, "It was the back tooth, Hank." He does that. And there was just a line today. Hank. That show is great. It's got 2 of the greatest TV characters ever. It's got Hank and it's got Arthur, the producer. And Hank is so great. And he's got someone there he's trying to impress, he's trying to suck up to, but he's distracted. And he goes, what was your name again? Ben. Oh, one of my parents was called Ben. And it was just delivered. No, sorry, he said, "Oh, I had a parent called Ben." That was it. I had a parent called Ben. And it's just the way he delivers those lines. Oh my God, I'm absolutely loving it. That was what I'd written down there. That's everything from my notes.
Okay, and that's the update.
That's it. It's everything from the notes. So what we're going to do now, you can phone in any time. I'm cheeky asking for money. I don't really expect money, although it's on 1 penny. So if someone could at least donate 99 pence, please.
Just for roundness.
Because that is making me feel dizzy. Let's watch some El Dorado.
Yes.
If you want to give us a call, you can. 0203 286 6370. But what we like to do
Don't
here...
be polite. You can always interrupt.
Oh, sweet
It
Christ.
wouldn't be interruption. It'd be
Please.
Sweet relief.
Please. What's this?
Someone else also knows Count.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's cool. Someone on Twitter saying, "Please do more stuff on the radio." Yeah, well, you know.
I have absolutely no appetite for it, and I don't think radio is particularly missing me anyway. But
listen, if they came and said Friday, Saturday night, 250 quid a show, yeah, I'll do it. Can I do whatever I want? Yep, yeah, I'll do it.
But honestly, this time,
I've told you about how I'd like to do a phone-in show on BBC Local. Have I told you that?
Yeah.
I'd love to do it. I'd love to be offered a late-night show on BBC Local. Got a great plan. There was a song popped up, right?
I had a theory.
Go on.
Right.
Go on, kid.
And Glenn, if you're still here, or any other teachers, tell me what you think. I heard a theory that shh doesn't work with this generation anymore. Do you know why?
Go on.
Because of the white noise machines they used to when they were babies. They don't give a toss about shh.
Okay.
Is that true, or is that bullshine? Could you tell me before Tuesday? Because I'm doing something at college about it. And I want to see. I will look it up. I will do some research on it. But my behaviour management technique has now gone to non-verbal. I'm brilliant at it. The faces, but also I'm doing all these things. I also snipe them with my laser, not the eyes. And today I said, and the last one to stop talking is, and then the name, and everyone laughs. I'm getting loads of different weapons in my arsenal, and it's pretty
Weapons
cool.
up your what?
In my arsenal. The clappy hands. Says Jim Madebo. I couldn't clap mine, they just join in. Right.
Andrew, it's so lovely to hear from you. If you want to call in, you'd be very, very welcome. I very rarely remember people, but I remember you. Some spooky goings on. Let's watch a little bit of El Dorado.
Also, thanks for the Compton feedback on my hair. I've been cutting it myself with a razor. True story.
I think we're on episode 29. Let's could be 30.
Marcus Tandy bareback.
You know what bareback means?
Born yesterday.
Seen this one. We're on 30. Sorry. Check.
And a bottle of champagne.
Pizza safety on that one.
I very rarely get it wrong. But we're on 30. Where are we? Well, you're not invited to a party at my house again. Though, Angela, you can phone up on a normal phone. Doesn't have to be video. If you just dial the number, which I'm going to put in the chat, 0203 286 6370. It's a normal landline number. It's not, it's normal, charges free, whatever it is on your thing. It can be a normal number. So if you don't have to give us a call if you don't want. If you want, we take normal phone calls. And if I miss it, if someone tells me in the chat, 'cause I've got 3 different windows open, and it's a bit confusing.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's tricky.
Back to the Costa.
I need to go.
Los Barcos.
El Dorado is a lot louder than you two. Yeah, so what are you going to do about it? Thank you for letting us know. Glenn McCoy. Now, Glenn McCoy we've had before. I think we've had Glenn McCoy before.
I don't think so. Cummings is the usual one.
Are we ever going to find out why he's counting her swimming?
Training. What's she training for?
That shot doesn't work.
Apparently he was trying to get into one of the lockheads' windows when Marcus saw him.
Oh, Jesus, that reminds me. I did something amazing this week for the first time in my life. It's changed my life. So I buy stuff on Vinted and I always get it sent here, but I bought some swimmers and they wouldn't send it here. It had to go to a depository.
Whoa.
They were new.
Were they?
And
don't want second-hand swimmers.
No, I wouldn't get second-hand swimmers. And no, thank you, Marcus. And so it got sent to the boxes at Tesco. I've never used the boxes before, right? And I went, I think, this is going to be a pain in the ass. It says, what's your phone number? You type it in. What's your security code? Then it says, stand back. The door's about to open. And the door goes, ding. And you don't know which door it's going to be. There's small ones, there's bigger ones, and there's a massive one. You don't know what door it's going to be. And it's in there. So I'm going to start sending stuff that way. And I'm going to put...
Well, I revealed to him that you could also send stuff back.
I'm going to...
Great.
That's great. I'm going to put little toys in there for them and letters. I'm going to put letters. I was going to put an omission...
delivery man.
Yeah, I was going to put an omission of murder, but they'll know who it's from.
Yeah.
They'll know who it's from.
They will.
It's not my greatest. Here we go.
God, it's really creepy when you think about it.
That's very watery orange juice.
Yeah, that's from Concentrate, that.
There's a lady that does roulette of standing in front of them to see if they smack her in the face. Oh, I would be all over that.
I mean, there he was, being nicest pie at the stables, when all the time it was him who grabbed my leg.
Have we missed something?
Yeah. So what, now they think it's the Spanish guy from the
Well,
stables?
we saw him running around. Oh, at the end, Marcus Tandy grabbed him in the car, didn't he?
They always
That's a big old leap.
They always skip the important bits and then dwell on the shit bits, don't they?
That's a big old leap. So it ends with Marcus Tandy at night grabbing him by the throat in the car, and now
That's
is
the
it
stalker
is it
sausage.
definitely him? Is that it? Jesus Christ! It's utter shit, this programme.
Let's carry on watching it.
Okay.
I thought I got away from all those weirdo types
Oh,
when
hang
I
on.
came here.
Angela's left a voice message. There we go. We missed your call. Right, let's listen to this.
Hello, Ian and Catherine. This is Angela.
I'm calling you. We're not listening to that. We're speaking to you. We're going to speak to you live.
Let's get some live Angela in the house. Here she comes.
Hello.
Hello, Angela.
Hey, it's Angela.
Hey, hiya. Hello, Ian and Catherine.
This
Nice
is
to hear your
brilliant.
voices
Where
again.
have you been for the last 4 years?
I've been at college.
Oh, what are you doing?
What are you studying?
I did basic sewing machine.
Brilliant.
And I got a reference and a character reference now. Calling
So,
it.
so right, because do you know what? I was thinking about sewing machines the other day, and then I was thinking about it, and then one popped up on Facebook Marketplace. But is it? Because my mum used to use a sewing machine all the time. Is it? Do you have a pedal controlled one where you push it down and that controls the speed?
Yeah, because they're all modern now. It depends what you want out of it. Because I've got a Buzzer Limited, which I got before the lockdown, and then I got a new one that I was trying to use while I was at college, so I was at the same level. Yeah,
This
and
is
you
brilliant.
have a little pedal. I got I'm on my channel, but I got a little pedal, and it's a lot better than the old-fashioned ones. But sometimes they are sentimental. If you don't put the right needle, the sewing machine don't like it.
So what are you making stuff? What's the deal with the sewing machine?
I made a little cat, and I made. I'm getting better because I was quite official. I'm a visual learner. I'm now a mild learner because I was a severe learner, but I've improved over the years.
This is brilliant. Well done. I'm so pleased for you, and you're enjoying it, right?
Oh yeah, but it's not round my area at the moment because sometimes the numbers don't pick up the numbers. They tend to wait till next September.
Yeah.
But I do miss it though, Ian.
Yeah, I do. I bet you do. And did you was there a social element? Were you talking to people, or did you keep yourself to yourself?
No, I spoke to people. I did quite well because I'm one of these people that I liked sociable, but when I was shielded, I didn't know if I told you I was shielding for nearly 7 months due to head injury. But and then I took this challenge up to do mix with other people again. It took me a while.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? If you're away from that, I personally find it very difficult socialising with people. I get very anxious and tongue-tied, despite doing this job, in the real world. And yeah, especially if you've been isolating for that long, it can be difficult to reintroduce yourself, can't it, to social situations?
Yeah, because I've mixed up with different societies, and I never could do that before. But the lady that a tutor that I knew years ago before anyway, and she knew what my personality was like. I can be quite quiet in groups, but I've learnt a lot. And the ladies that I first met, they brought me out of a dark place.
So would you suggest you're out of the dark place now?
Yeah, getting there.
Good.
Getting
Keep
there.
going
But
forward.
I do a lot of questioning as well, Kathleen. I think that I'll have to do why I like my painting by diamonds.
Oh yes.
Yeah, they're addictive. Say that again. Right.
You all right? What's going on? Someone breaking in?
She's probably still doing.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Yeah.
So when you do that, they're tiny little gems that you attach to the pictures. Do you have like a little sort of pen or something to hold them with, or are you doing it with tweezers? Because that would do my nothing.
Yeah, well, this is where it gets interesting. Right? You start off with just a normal pen, and then you can buy your own, like a nice pen. Ooh. I've got a couple of fish ones, and then you can get different posh ones and stuff like that if you've got a good range in London. And we got one here, but it's a bit far out. But I like to order online because I'm good at that. But I don't like going to. It took me a long time to go to the high street.
And ordering online is so convenient. You can sit at home and think, oh, I want that. I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then you go and sit at the computer and you do it. And
you find exactly the one you want rather than having to just deal with what you offered
and
in one shot.
sometimes you get it the next day. I still don't quite. Sometimes you get it the same day. I don't understand how that works. It's very peculiar.
It's strange. Amazon can be funny sometimes, but I've gone to an app called Temu. And you can buy loads of paintings on.
Timu,
Yeah, it's good,
Timu.
It's addictive.
It is.
Shopping like a billionaire.
Yeah.
My good friend David Turner, my friends David, James, Matt, and Sean, they do a podcast called The Computer Game Show, and they also do a Patreon private show. And this month it was called To You, Timu, and it doesn't quite, that can't be right. Timu to you. Anyway, and they spent £30 each, like on a Secret Santa for each one. And I wonder if I can show Catherine the picture of one of the T-shirts. Oh, look, there's a picture of Eloise's baby.
Oh, so cute.
We're just going to be, what a beauty. What a name.
My students have been getting things off Temu. You managed to get themselves some little lapel mics. Because I bought them from Amazon. They got them for about half the price on Temu. They're exactly the same. Exactly the same. You know, nothing flash, but it all works.
Yeah. I just like it for painting more diamonds and stuff for sewing and like the templates. So I'm not a good drawer, so I get templates to draw around it and then put it on material. I can do it like that. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, go on. You can ask anything you want.
How do you go about doing a podcast? Because I've got a microphone, but I don't know how to do it.
Catherine, you're the producer and the education.
Well, you already do YouTube bits, don't you?
Yeah.
So a lot of people do that and they'll call it a podcast now.
Do they?
Yeah. And actually, a lot of people like to get their podcasts that way, don't they?
Yep. Yep.
That's interesting.
But yeah, I would just carry on doing that if I were you. There are ways that you can take the audio off, but it starts to get a bit complicated. But maybe just use the platform you're already quite good at. And just have, say I'm going to do 10 minutes and you'll talk about one particular thing or whatever. I don't know. You know, you're an interesting person. Go and let rip.
No, thank you. Because I've got a lot of support on this channel this time.
Yeah.
Because it's different. I'll do different things on it, and they kind of like that idea, I think.
Yeah. Is there one thing in particular that seems to go better than you, or anything else, or do they just like hanging out with you?
They can put me doing, and if so, I get a lot of support from overseas and here too. Yeah. They're like, my Instagram is private. I have a private, and I made that private.
Yeah.
So
do you know what might really work if you're doing something visual? A lot of people just have like quite quiet. I mean, it's not necessarily a podcast, but they do quite quiet streams where it's sort of almost like an ASMR, like a satisfying, calming thing. Watching you do one of your diamond paintings might go,
That's not bad. That's not a bad idea.
Bad idea.
Because people watch all kinds of things. People watch people pouring ice cream into tubs.
I see that.
And doing jigsaws. Do you know what I mean? Because actually the pace of life is so big. People like to watch something that's like not challenging, but just sort of satisfying and calming. And I think that would be quite nice. Put a bit of music on in the background, maybe chat a little bit, but you don't have to, be a all singing, all dancing entertainer. Just do your thing and let them watch and keep you company.
Yeah, because my channel's been pretty good. My tarot reading's pretty good, but I do that as a storyline for my channel. I don't do readings for every video for now. I do it just for like is the Men in Black real or is something else real? I do a lot of research. And
I know the Men in Black is real. I got it on Blu-ray.
And me, but I've been looking into it. Like, why is it like that?
Listen, it's so nice to speak to you. We'll keep asking the questions. It's so nice to speak to you. I'm so glad you popped up. Honestly, I never remember any of the old callers, and as soon as you popped up, oh my God, it's Angela! Was thrilled. So hopefully we'll speak again.
I will, and
all right.
Have a nice time. Thank
you
you,
too.
Catherine.
Take care. Bye, Angela.
Bye. Who's this?
I think that's Crowman. Remember him?
It's the Crowman!
Yeah.
Bloody hell, it's all going
on. You're
off.
more mysterious than you did back in the day. What's going on?
I've just got to turn this down.
More mysterious than you did back in the day.
Hang on, why is my volume not working?
We're on a delay.
Volume's not working. Why is my volume not working?
I don't know why your volume's not working.
Well, all right, I'll just have to...
No, this is going to get trippy, isn't it, if we do this?
This is already trippy.
I'm going to sort it, hang on. Thing won't work, so what I'm going to do is just... I'm going to sort it, hang on.
I love this.
I'll turn it all off. That thing there was playing and I couldn't turn the volume down.
You look like Wilf Lunn, and that's a compliment. You remember Wilf Lunn?
I can't remember him.
He was the inventor.
Oh, right.
Not Trevor Bayliss. Anyway, how you doing?
I've been up and down, down and down and up and everywhere. But I
Talk
seen
to
you
us.
I heard you talking about energies earlier. You mentioned energies.
Did we? I don't remember mentioning energies, but I don't remember what I did 5 minutes ago, so it's possible.
As soon as I switched on, I saw you on, and I heard somebody mention energies. What I went, hey, steady. And I've had a heck of a game. All right, please. You're going to hear barking because there's lots of people going past, and I've got more dogs now than I had when you spoke to me last.
I've got less cats than more cats again.
Who's this lad shouting in the background? What's his name? Or her name?
Oh, that's Bella and Baloo. They're the pups of the two that I had when you first met them.
Ah, right, look.
I've got pups and they're fully grown now. Baloo's as big as his dad, if you remember his dad. You said he was as big as a bear. Well, Baloo is. It's massive. He ate me rocking chair because I was out for too long one day. He's over there now, sitting with his mum. But his mum went blind recently. She's only 5. She was stricken with glaucoma.
Bloody hell.
Then uveitis. She's only 5. And it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
I was so not expecting it. And now she's got this this other thing that's struck into her from that, and it's called vestibular disease, which is like old dog disease.
Yeah.
Which
But
is
she's a baby, really.
Yeah, and it struck her out of the blue and knocked me for 6. I couldn't believe. Within 10 minutes, it got to her. She was all right 1 minute, then suddenly she was blinking a lot, and I thought, what's going on here? And then next thing I know, her eyes came out. Her eyes was out like this, like golf balls, red and blue, and you could hardly close her eyelids over them. I was panicking, felt like I was having another stroke. I've had to battle like crazy with myself and her, and it's been 3 weeks of hard slog, no sleep hardly, just tending to her as best I could, but the emotions was all over me so bad.
Yeah.
Because it was mine, she was personal to me. Yeah. Where Skippy, the crow, she was a juvenile I found. I thought, oh, I'll just heal her. I'll sort her wings out and I can let her go. And she's still with us. But this one was personal because she was a pup. I brought her in. She was my baby and got a bit more personal with me. But last night, I've been putting word out and I was doing videos on YouTube. I've been doing videos now for quite a while on different things with crows and my own music I've started.
Yeah.
Recently I've done a couple of videos of her on YouTube. I thought she was going to die. But I had some Reiki people, friends off other channels. Thanks to you, by the way, because you was the platform that springboarded me into other streams.
Oh, wow.
So I've been out and about, and I've got emotes coming out of my ear holes now with different people that you used to have on. Heroes, and I've been still keeping in touch with them. But
brilliant.
Last night, 2 nights ago, I had private messages from some of the mods in other streams. They are Reiki masters in other countries. Switzerland is one who's really keeping in touch with me, and she said to me, "What's the matter with you? You're letting your emotions get over it. You are a healer, and you're letting these emotions take control. You need to block them out, get back to the way you was, and think positive and start healing again." And she said that her and her coven or school, whatever the group they're in, they all painted pictures from her from the YouTube film, and they've all been pushing energies. This morning, I mean, she could hardly move for the last couple of days. She was going really bad. And then this morning I woke up, I'd done all night researching books and everything like I've been doing every night, trying to find good remedies and things. Besides it, the vet wouldn't even see her. The vet would not even see her, because at the time she went like that, I wasn't getting paid until the week after, and I had no insurance on her. So I've got to think about getting insurance, but they wouldn't even see her, so I've been having a hell of a go with them. The MP's involved in it, the overpricing, terrible. So I've been doing what I can.
How is she now?
Well, I was going to say, last night, something happened. It's 2 nights now since these Reiki people was involved, and I got told off. And then last night, I was doing all this stuff with the healing stuff, and I was doing the old remedies with her, tea bags on the eyes and in the eye, tanning out the tea does them good. And I had 3 hours sleep this morning. When I got up, she wasn't on the bed, but Baloo was licking me and panting me and trying to pull me out of bed. And I looked and I says, what's the matter? I only had 3 hours sleep. I thought, where's it gone? I was looking for her on the bed. That's where I left her. She wasn't there. So I came out in the bedroom, came into the living room, and she was here, standing up, wagging her tail, and having kisses off Bella, which is the daughter, and Yogi, the dad. And I called her and I said, what are you doing? I says, are you better? And she turned around. She seemed to look at me, but she's still blind. But her ears was up. She's looking at me, wagging her tail. She came straight to me. She couldn't even walk yesterday, hardly. Straight to me, and we was hugging for about half an hour.
There you go. Brilliant.
So I've got to do that again.
Yeah.
I'll keep doing that until I know she's good enough. But, you know.
Good work. Well done. That's brilliant. The pets are family. No, I lost one of my little cats a couple of weeks ago. And it's devastating, isn't it? They're family members.
Well, they're your babies, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're your babies. You bring them up from babies, and then, you know, they're your kids, really. And these 4 now, they're brilliant. I mean, they get traffic stops for people. They get out the cars to photograph these, because they're all massive bears. And then I've got crows flying over me.
Colin, listen, we're going to move on, but it's so lovely to see you.
It's took me a while to recover, Ian, so I haven't been able to come on, but I'm doing my best to hold my face straight right now.
Yeah, it's so lovely to hear you, and I can hear you've been through a really tough time. And I hope that she keeps improving, and it sounds like you got some good stuff going on with her there.
And you are as well, I noticed. You're both doing better, so...
Thank you, man. Yeah, we're in really, really good places at the moment.
Keep it up. Come on, Twitch a bit more, because I'm missing it.
We come on once a month, and then we do the stuff for the Patreon. But we come on once a month, generally the first Friday of the month, and I'm going to start streaming games a little bit more.
I used to coming on and watching you struggle with the games. That was fun, that was.
Right, okay, that's rude.
There'll be more of that.
That's just rude. Colin, it's nice to see you, mate. Take care.
Lots of love to you and yours.
See you later. Bye-bye. Pets, man, they're the family. They're our family. I'm going to show you a completely different tangent. Now, don't tell them I'm showing this, because this is from their Patreon stream. This is the computer game show. This is To Me, Timu, where they have to spend 30 quid on each other. They don't know who bought what. James ended up with this. Now, Matt ended up with a T-shirt. Now, get ready for this. All right. Don't tell them I'm showing this, because I'm not meant to.
It's another item of clothing in a bag. Oh, God. I'm scared.
If you want to see all of this, you've got to sign up to their Patreon. Please don't tell them I'm showing this. This is top secret. But they do a weekly podcast, the computer game show, where they don't really talk about computer games. They just fanny on about stuff and argue. I was on it a couple of weeks ago, if you want to go and listen to that. And
Were you fannying about and arguing?
Yes!
Excellent.
But which part of James's body is going to be on this one?
This whole video is an hour and a quarter, and it's worth signing up to their Patreon for this.
Yeah, can you imagine if it was everything?
Okay, I can't really see the design. I'm going to open the design live. You right, ready?
Here we go. You will not be prepared for this.
Oh my God.
In the Doom font. If you're listening to the podcast, the word "come" is on the front of the T-shirt in the same font that Doom.
Now, I'm looking at the faces and I'm trying to work out which one organised that.
You know which one.
Yeah, there is a guilty face.
What did it say? Oh, for fuck.
But fair play to him.
Is he wearing his pants?
He got pants as well with pictures of James Farley on. He's buff. He can get away with it.
Yeah, it takes a
Very
real confidence to be able to parade around like that. He's owning that look.
Honestly, even if you just sign up for a month and go and watch that video and then unsign up, de-sign, that's the word. It's
They
worth
should sell
it.
that as merch.
Well, you know the T-shirt I bought with James Farley's face on it? It keeps getting copyright strikes and it keeps getting taken down. It's the weirdest thing, so it's a rarity. Anyway,
Joke's over. Back
we
to
are
El Dorado.
44 seconds. We started this 30 minutes ago. We are 44 seconds in.
I'm blaming you.
Jesus.
Come on, let's do this.
Jesus Christ.
Just goes to show, doesn't it?
It does.
Don't stop it.
Sorry, did you want something?
No, he's not said anything.
Yeah, I want the locket back that you tricked me into giving you.
What?
Did you want to tell me something?
Oh, no. No.
Vases.
This whole show. Is it a show? This whole show hinges around people not telling each other things.
It's vases, isn't it? Because
The vases.
he went to the horny old people's house and
she
they
had
had
the
the
vases.
vases and she bought them from the market.
Yeah.
So we think she was...
She's fence.
Yeah.
A penny for him?
You probably want a bit more than that, love, you thief.
Oh, just watching you.
And?
You weren't looking at her.
Looking out the window.
Weren't looking at her.
I was looking at
I'm
Nessa
thinking,
swimming.
what a beautiful wife I've got.
Absolute bullshit.
Tea leaf. She's a thief.
You haven't been listening to a word I've said.
They try and do these clever shots now. Look.
Yeah, look.
The state of that glass.
I have, yes. I'm really glad Marcus caught him. Perhaps we can relax a bit now.
But yeah, I'm disappointed we didn't get to see any of it happen. And if it turns out he is the stalker,
Disappointing.
that's bullshit.
The man has got no character whatsoever. He's been in it about 3 times.
It was
no one cares.
literally him being it. I think was introduced in that episode, maybe the episode before. So 2 episodes where you saw him, but also
Wasn't even doing anything, just walking about.
He was parking up in a Marcus Tandy van.
If I was gonna go night stalking, I would not be driving a branded vehicle.
What do you think? You're miles away.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pet. I've just got a lot on today.
He's never called her pet before.
Talk about relaxing.
What?
What? I don't know.
It's like
Are they having the same conversation?
This is like AI.
consequences.
It's AI, isn't it?
Oh.
You can look at his dick. Right, I'm going to change
He's
this up.
always wearing those pants.
Yeah.
He's always wearing the big top.
There we go. Look at his. It'd be difficult to stop it.
All right.
TOS, guys. TOS. Let's cover that.
Ooh. First that, now this.
They've just had sex.
Well,
What's it all about?
This is for the heater.
but she's put her pajamas back on.
My heater.
Oh, that
So
the
it was
stalker.
him. That's it. That's the story done.
That's the end of that. Everyone satisfied? No.
That's the only long-running story they've had, apart from my son Clive.
Where's Clive going to turn up?
My son Clive.
Oh, also,
See you later, Basil.
Freddie's secret lover. Still not been revealed.
Can we put the link in for the Patreon? We had loads of people saying it's nice to see you nice. We do a show every week, every Friday. Generally, the first Friday of the month is on Twitch. Wasn't last month. Show every Friday, 2.5, 3 hours for our Patreons, and you can get access to that for as little as £3.99 plus VAT a month. And also get access to about 2,000 hours worth of videos and podcasts. The audio gets uploaded as a podcast every week as well. And there are other tiers. You can sign up for £2. You don't get anything, just our good wishes. If you think $3.99 is too good a deal, well, you pay $4.99. And for £13 and up, it's a lot of money, but maybe it's your birthday, treat yourself. You get invited to a Zoom meeting. It's the mods, it's me and Catherine, and it's all the other £13 and above. And it's an hour every month. It's not a show. It's a Zoom meeting. It's very relaxed. We have a chat. It's normally sort of 10 or 11 on a Saturday or a Sunday morning once a month.
It's a catch up, isn't it?
It's a chat. You can ask us questions. You can tell us stuff. And, you know, it's way more informal than even this. That's the £13 tier. Go and have a little look-see. Meanwhile, back to this shit.
Delicious.
I suppose he deserves some credit. At least he's put a pervert behind bars.
He's gone to prison now, has
So,
he?
hang on. Everyone knows about it. This is before mobiles.
Thank God. Oh, I thought that bloke was a bit creepy. I'm just so glad it wasn't one of us.
Well,
Do you want some toast with that cigarette?
Your son was spying on an elderly spinster.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was your brother.
I don't know. Why are you asking me? He's such
He's
a
a
loser.
dork.
He's a dork.
I don't know. I've called him twice and I'm not going to call him again.
There it is.
I'll go and fetch him.
You will not. It's about time you learn some manners.
Right, all over her breakfast.
Thank you, Colin. Lovely to see you. Hope the recovery continues for you and your family.
He's at a difficult age.
We've been saying that for 16 years. Oh, speak of the devil.
Pacific Hotel is back, baby. We might get us 54 Sport.
What's the breakfast? How about good morning first?
Marcus Tandy caught the peeping Tom.
Really?
Oh, really?
Oh, so it wasn't me then.
It was Antonia. Single-handed.
That really is the end of that story, isn't it?
Yeah.
That
They got
is-
bored of it.
That is awful. I bet it was the new crew that came in, right, but this story's crap. Let's get rid of this.
That's what they call a citizen's arrest.
Also, he wasn't very good. Let's ditch both.
You'll have to take back everything.
Yeah, this is where they start the clear out, isn't it?
Cull.
Got rid of him.
Thing you
First
said
one.
about him.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. He's got some bottle. Oh, that's another thing I'll have to take back. Does this mean I'm off the wanted list?
Oh, look, Blair, we've already told you.
I think I'll have to sue Marcus personally. Apart from anything else. He'll have stopped innocent people getting accused.
They're doing all the fancy shots here.
Marcus,
Hmm?
what will happen to Antonio?
I don't know.
Court red tandy, Liam. Ring that bell, Catherine. Ring that bell. Well done,
Also, there's an empty coffee cup.
Why do you care?
No, I just
they
wondered,
finished drinking?
that's all.
There's no skid mark.
Oh, is that? Depends what they stick on him, I suppose.
Why are you laughing?
Well, I've just been thinking I've been aiding and abetting the opposition. Because they're usually trying to stick something on me.
Hey, he's helped coppers.
Never mind.
Marcus,
This coffee pot is too tiny.
why were you there last night at the organization?
Well, let's try and give Nigel a call. He won't answer, but see if we can get the.
It's become
full
tradition.
Set. Yeah, see if we can get the full set.
The mobile number you've
There
called.
we go. We tried. We tried. We did it.
You guessed. I knew it wasn't safe for you out last night. You wanted that job so bad.
That's why I've been following around for about 2 months.
So I followed you to make sure you were all right.
You were there to look after me?
See?
They're gonna have more sex.
Gracias.
And they're gonna have more sex.
This old couple managed to bounce the shelves off the wall.
Well, at least we don't have to implement Olive's security plans now.
What?
Now they've caught the peeping Tom. I think she rather fancied
Do you think she's got a swimwear clause in her contract?
Rottweilers and barbed wire all around the place. I reckon she'll be
Oh,
disappointed.
yeah. Last one, she had a spot on the end of her nose, didn't she? So she's obviously referring to that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It's gone.
What has?
My spot. It was there yesterday, just when I didn't want it to be. And now it's gone.
Well, that's got to be good news.
Empty
Has
cup.
it?
Oh no. Yeah.
It doesn't
Empty
matter
cup.
now.
Empty as.
Yesterday was when it mattered. When I needed to apply all my concentration on the audition, all I could...
Finn's Barmy says, for some reason my Patreon is in dollars. Yeah. If anyone can help. I think you have to go into your settings and change it to pounds. I think?
Think about was my nose glowing like a Belisha beacon.
Come along, love, it wasn't that bad.
No. Well, I wouldn't expect you to understand. That part was really important to me. I wanted it very badly.
You know what you want very badly.
Oh, stop it.
And I blew it.
Now, you don't know that for sure.
I do.
Rosemary, you don't think you're getting all this a little out of proportion, do you?
No.
No, Stanley.
I think they're supposed to be funny and charming.
But they fight and then they have it off.
I don't. Petit rendez-vous dans l'air, peut-être?
Non.
Non.
Si, mais je veux dire, c'est de l'air, c'est tout.
Ah oui. Pas trine du tout, non?
What are they talking about?
Rewind it.
Stanley. I don't.
Petit rendez-vous dans l'air, peut-être? Non.
Non.
Si, mais je veux dire, c'est de l'air, c'est tout.
Ah oui. Pas trine du tout, non?
You speak French, what are they saying?
I have no idea. Something about... Oh, they're talking about Trine, aren't they?
Talking about what?
Go again.
Non, pas Trine.
Bah écoute, je vais descendre avec toi.
Are they talking about the pervert?
Let's take that down with you. Right.
Hein? Juste pour voir si tout va bien.
Oi.
Shadow.
Monsieur Tennis.
What is that
loud.
noise?
Very loud flip-flops.
Oh, it's flip-flops, was it?
J'avais raison. Trine l'attendait dans le square.
Oh, of course she's wearing kitten heels.
Je sais vraiment pas ce qu'on va faire avec ces deux-là.
Apparently we did not need to know any of that.
Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Is that the phone booth from Bill and Ted?
Yes, in the Spanish culture.
Yep.
I wonder if I could have a quick word.
Yes, Mr. Tandy.
It's about Pilar and these pizza deliveries. I mean, I don't know about you, but after last night, well, who knows what other nutters might be around. And I do feel kind of responsible for Pilar. I mean, I'd hate to have to be the one to explain anything to her family if there was something was to happen.
I understand your concern, Mr. Tandy. I will take Pilar from pizza deliveries. Would you like to be the one to tell her?
No, I think it's probably best coming from you, actually. I mean, well, forgive me for saying this, but she does look at you as like a, well, father figure. With me, she just does the opposite of whatever I say. Thanks, Doc. I knew you'd understand.
But why did you come down with you? I'm sure she saw me.
Hi, guys.
He's wearing his... That was his PJs, right?
No, I think
Good morning, Tree. Buenos dias, Maria.
Get lost, player.
Oh,
Get lost, player.
Yeah, very funny, Tree. Sorry, I forgot you guys are so mature. In fact, Maria's so mature, she only goes to guys 3 times her age.
I hate you, blood luckhead.
Dubbed over.
Come on, Anna. We need to make friends tonight.
What was that? Did you hear that? Come on, Anna. We need to make plans for tonight.
Buenos dias. Morning, Javier.
It's suddenly
Any problems?
No, it's fine.
Problem is he's not mic'd.
Javier, have you got the credit slips for the last couple of weeks? Do you know where they are?
Yeah, at the back counter. You want them?
Yes, please. Also the reservation diary.
What a boring conversation.
We missed all the stalking. We were not allowed to see that, but we're going to get this.
This is a dull one.
Of course.
Fizz, do you by any chance remember who was in here on the night of the 26th?
Oh, God, he's on the hunt for the vase thief.
Where the fuck is? Why?
Well, a couple of our vases have gone missing. To use the vernacular, we have tea leaves in our midst. And it happened on the night of the 26th.
We're going to want to make a couple of lousy vases.
Who indeed?
The pig is trying to tell him something.
Oh.
Well, if this is our very own local hero.
Hope the job.
James and the Giant Peach.
Where? Yes.
Was that a film?
Yeah.
Wasn't interrupting your hectic schedule.
No, it's not. It's Empire of the Sun.
Well, if this is our very own local hero.
Right, let's have a look at Empire of the Sun.
Is it? Yes.
Yes. There we go.
Well spotted.
It's Empire of the Sun. There it is.
It comes to something when a distant video case is more exciting than this chat.
Part of the sun. Fucking hell. Oh, sweet Lord
Starring
Jesus.
the Batman. Oh no, was he in the Batman? Was he the Batman?
I don't remember it. Oh, do you know what?
It was a kid, wasn't he, in it?
Oh no, I didn't. There was an open cattle call. It wasn't for that. He did a film about a boxing kid. I went for the open cattle call. Is anybody here? The chat's gone quiet. Is anybody here? Let's see if it's.
They're all still reading from the news about Antonio.
70 on Twitch. I'm enjoying doing this on both, and 50 on YouTube. But no one's talking. They've all gone off and left the computers running.
Continue.
Unbelievable.
Hola, says Alex Twitcher. Oh, they're still there.
Hope the job isn't interrupting your hectic schedule.
Well, a girl just has one.
Shirley Valentine.
Gremlins.
Police Academy. Police Academy
Lethal
2.
Weapon. Empire of the Sun on video again.
It's Gremlins 2.
What's this?
What do you think? Witches of Eastwick?
Witches of Eastwick. Great film.
What's this? Guys? What is this? That doesn't say National Lampoon, does it?
What's this? This is some sort of tower.
I think list of National Lampoon movies. There we go. This has got 4 words. I don't think it is National Lampoon. It isn't National Lampoon. Is it like John Carpenter's? Is it Live and Let Die?
Oh, it might be. Might be James Bond and then the gun sign.
It might be it's the gun. It's 007, isn't it?
It might be, yeah.
James Bond, Live and Let Die, VHS. James Bond, Live and Let Die, VHS side. Give me the side. Come on, give me the side. It's not the side.
Spine, you want? Spine. What does it matter to ya?
No. It could be a different. It's got a PG.
That's a PG. That's not the sort of top of a steeple. What's this business?
This is Live and Let Die is PG.
Could be a thing.
Guys, what do we think? That's not lethal. Well, that's not lethal.
Lethal Weapon's next to it.
Lethal Weapon, yeah. Because there'll be different editions as well. Images. Let's find the bastard. Right. So well, first of all, is James Bond Warner Brothers? Is James Bond Warner Brothers? Hang on. They might do, but they might do, but I'll be with. Warner Brothers not getting James Bond. Does that mean they lost it? Oh, I woke up news that MGM is partnering with Warner Brothers. I think they might have owned it. Is this it? Paul Loves Retro.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
This is what we're here for.
Da da da.
Da da da. Da 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 da.
That's James Bond.
It's the best James Bond film. Might be a bit racist now. That's Gremlins 2. We got Gremlins. How can you go that Gremlins 2 is there? Right. Well, how can you not?
A Conti over her shoulder. Hello, Shirley. Hello, Shirley.
Okay. It's called the Soul Video Club Los Barcas.
Mind when she's rushed off her feet in a place like this. Anyway, what are you doing here?
Is that tits?
It's a man's
tits.
Shouldn't you be chasing evil villains who are plotting to destroy the...
It matters a lot to us. Oh, sorry, Alex, you were quoting the song.
Hilarious. Where's the post?
Actually, I'm impressed. I never did see you as a Superman type.
Look, I saw the bloke looking through some windows, decided he wasn't a double glazing salesman, and went over to see what he was up to, that's all.
Well,
that's The Flash, the original The Flash, which is terrible film.
Thanks to you, Sir Galahad, all of us maidens can sleep safely in our beds at night.
That's not Bill Murray. It's a woman. Is Witches of... Liam, why are you saying all of the obvious ones? Yes, it's Witches of Eastwick.
Click live.
We're up to the top level now. Dear God, Liam.
I wasn't aware you did that much sleeping in yours.
Touche. Yeah, wasn't it that bloke that used to work for you?
Yeah, true.
Move
listen,
your head.
is there any new
Move
titles
your head.
we should be getting in?
Yeah, a couple came in and said they wanted the new Robert De Niro.
Oh, back to the video chat.
It's not available for another month, so that shouldn't be a problem. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, fine. Unless, of course, I happen to see you changing in a telephone booth.
What the hell is
Yeah.
that on the counter? A blue rabbit thing.
Oh,
Have you seen this?
Who's this bloke?
Is he not going to mention that she's sitting with some young
Liam, you're right.
stallion?
I've got something important to show you.
Stanley, I'm serious.
Yeah, so is this. Come on with me.
But I've ordered some drinks.
Drinks come...
For me and this boy.
No newspaper's that good.
Wait, this can't.
Are they ghosts?
What is going on? He does have blueies under the counter, Alex. Yeah.
He does.
So she's reading someone else's newspaper.
While sitting on the same table as him, yeah.
What we have to do is line up the suspects.
Oh, she's doing some acting.
She's doing Poirot, isn't it?
Finally.
On the night of the...
What was that noise? Hang on. Baby.
Is it not Harrier?
Yeah, so is this. Come on with me.
But I've ordered some drinks.
For whom?
Drinks can wait. This can't...
You and Gormless there?
Come on, come on, come on.
What we have to do is line up the suspects.
It was him.
But doing what?
On the night of the 26th, someone stole some vases. The question is who?
Not guilty?
That's like his acting in that play we saw, isn't it? When we found him now. That's his real acting style. Double shit. Because we see him as just shit, but his real acting is double shit. Wow. I'd wear that as a T-shirt, that picture of him doing that. Totally.
Look at his hair.
If there's one thing I hate, there's a mystery.
Something funny going on.
Oh, Bunny, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you holding the vase?
No, I'm not. I've got a headache. I'll have some fresh air.
Oh dear.
What's the matter with him?
Lost his sense of humour, that's for sure.
She's got the locket on.
Magic locket.
His hair in it. In the kitchen.
Bunny!
Oh.
Quick edit. She's got the part. We would be able to hear you through that glass. It's very
We
thin.
could hear her. You could hear her go.
Congratulations, darling. You did it.
Oh, we did it.
Right, now, they now need to show us the rehearsals and a bit of the show. If we just get at the end of the episode, people sitting down in the theatre, and the beginning of the next episode is people going, well, that play was really good. I'm tempted to dump this thing.
Yeah. Well,
We have to see the rehearsals
We won't.
and a few minutes of the play. We have to.
We won't.
We have to. Otherwise, here's what's going to happen. And I'm not even joking. If we get the thing, they go in, sit down, end of the episode, next episode, they're talking about it. You and I, genuinely, and we're going to encourage you to do it, we're writing letters of complaint to the BBC. All of us. And they're going to get an influx of about 30 letters complaining about an episode of El Dorado from that long ago. Yeah. That's what's happening, all right?
I couldn't have done it without you. And a bit of luck.
Which accent is she going to do? Different one each night.
Yeah.
He's got a kitchen roll holder. Don't see them very often these days. I don't bother with kitchen roll.
I don't anymore. Balls to it. What a waste.
It's weird that it was a thing. I just use a tea towel and put it in the washer.
Yeah, just keep washing those bad boys. You'll be fine.
Do you use those Alistair Green ones I got you?
I try to keep them for best, to be honest.
Don't use them for best. Just use them. Don't have best.
Disrespectful. They're about the dead queen.
Alistair Green, you're so disappointed. You want me tea towels? It's in there, read them. Alistair Green tea towels, poems about the Queen. They just had me howling. I thought they were so funny. Have you seen his latest video on relationship coach?
I nearly retweeted it, and then I remembered that I'm a teacher and I can't.
I'm eating my own sick. Now that definitely never happened. He's the best. He really is the best at the moment.
Oh, she's going to look in her magic bag.
Well, she's going to walk in.
I wonder whether it's the same bag that Angelos has, because I know what's in that. Irresponsible driving.
Look at that massive pile of horse shit.
He's going to drive right into it if he carries on like that.
And there's some horse shit on the screen as well.
Driving in like that when there are horses there, very dangerous. Also, why is this guy still walking about?
Now, this silly old Alex. Is this silly old Alex? It is, isn't it? There we go. There we go. How are you doing? If you want to give us a call, no pressure. The phone lines is open. How lovely to see your name pop up. He says you both have a healthy glow. Oh, I've buggered everything. Hang on. How do we get everything back? There we go. Oh, bollocks. You both have a healthy glow. You can too. If you want to give us a call, it's nice to see your name pop up, man. I hope everything's all right. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Get this back on. We've got to find out more about this stalker and why he's still back.
I just said we've had a lot of names from the past.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Babcock called up for my last ever radio show on Jack. That was lovely. Oxford didn't know what was going on, and neither did I, to be honest. What?
Day after the stalking, everyone knows he's a stalker.
Here, what are you doing? Here.
Wasn't him. Oh, did you hear about the stalker? I'm definitely not going to get my baby Clive over now.
Does it say how many people are affected?
Quite a few. It says here, government watchdog body Fimbra are investigating allegations of widespread fraud by MT Investments Limited, based in the Costa over the Fiorna development in...
That's Marcus Tandy, right?
Ether. MT, that's got to be Marcus Tandy.
Oh, for fuck's sake! It's what is on the side of his vans! Lovely to see you, Alex. Stay away from those vacuum cleaners.
Oh, God.
It doesn't have to be. It could be anyone.
Oh, come on, Trish. That's exactly the sort of scam he was operating back home. You saw that television programme.
Yeah, I suppose you could be right.
2.2 million.
Good morning.
Hi.
Do you have any champagne?
Champagne, yeah.
No, she's got some Lambrini. Will that do?
Yeah, sure. What are we celebrating?
Rosemary got the part.
You had sex again?
The part.
Oh, well done!
Thank you.
One bottle of champagne coming up.
Is this a private party or can anyone join?
No, it's just for us. You fuck off. It's expensive. Not going to let you have a glass, you old lush.
Sheer champagne.
Yeah, I guess. Oh. Listen, I don't want to put a dampener on the proceedings, darlings, but have you read the papers?
Oh, for God's sake.
Who gives a shit?
This morning. Oh, God, yes, a property scam.
She read the same boring article. She read it over that guy's... I was going to say over his shoulder.
Oh, is that what she was reading? That was it. El Dorado.
Oh.
What does that say? What's that?
Bethany Chingawa.
That's my nickname at school.
That's what I was trying to tell you, Stanley.
Wow. When we were first planning to move, we almost bought something.
Very
here.
thin paper.
Close shave, didn't you?
And you know that, well, look at that.
It's one.
These pages
sheet
are not
of
joined.
A3.
These pages are not joined.
No.
And if we might be lucky, we might get a look at the blank pages.
Also, you can see where it's all wrinkly because of glue.
Yes, we could have lost everything.
Ah, but
Please
you haven't
lower it.
heard the
Please
pièce
lower
de
it.
résistance yet.
Lower it. Come on, let's see.
MT Investments Limited.
We can see it there. There's no words. There.
T. What does that stand for?
Move that champagne.
Marcus Tandy.
So much
Move
for
it.
a local hero, eh?
I just want to know what you think you're doing here.
I told you. I come to walk.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Have you got some kind of short-term memory problem? Because the last time I saw you, you were being bundled off in the back of a meat wagon. Okay? Police, Antonio. Polizia, comprendi?
Oh, please tell me he's got a twin brother. Please.
Yes. It was. What do you say? A misunderstanding.
Oh, you mean you really were selling double glazing?
Look, just tell them the truth.
Which is?
I don't have to tell you anything.
Ooh, what
So
about-
he's not the stalker.
Is he Freddie's boyfriend?
Well, you know who it is. And it's not
I'm
him.
just trying to tantalise.
Stop trying to temptate me.
I don't have to tell you anything. I did nothing wrong.
Oh, no, you didn't do anything wrong at all, did you? I mean, it's like an old Spanish hobby, isn't it? Climbing up on young ladies' balconies and watching them undress. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't include it in the Olympics up in Barcelona, you know, next to the pole vaulting.
Well, that's kind of the same thing.
You might not
Combine
think
the
you did
two.
anything wrong, but I know a few nice young ladies who would like to rearrange your anatomy right now.
Nice girls? Nice? You don't know nice girls. You only know the cheap horse.
Cheap horse.
Horse?
Well, like,
The horse is going, excuse me.
Pilar. So you don't reckon you did anything wrong, right?
I am here. The police let me go free.
Well, that is apparent. They might not do anything, but I will. You may be free, but you're also unemployed. Don't give me that old man stare.
He didn't. He looked down like a girl.
Because I've seen it done by professionals. Now get your stuff and get out. Vamoose!
Oh, mwah.
What do they call that?
Oh, that's mewing.
He's invented mewing.
He's going to give him skibbity toilet.
Hang
so
on. What
careful.
did he call him? Did he call him a spick?
He didn't, did he?
But I will. You may be free, but you're also unemployed. Don't give me that old man stare, because I've seen it done by professionals. Now get your stuff and get out. Vamoose! Spicks.
He did. There we go. That's today's
Slur of
controversial
the
thing.
day.
Yes, there we go. I thought he did.
Outrageous.
Oh my word.
Show. It's always something.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Pilar, un momento, quisiera hablar contigo. Acerca de llevar las pizzas a los domicilios. Hemos
Mira,
pensado
sí.
que no vas a poder hacerlo más.
¿Por qué?
Porque es peligroso. Pensamos por ti, de verdad. ¿Me entiendes, no?
Tú mandas, eres el jefe.
No, lo hacemos por ti, de verdad. Hasta luego.
Aha, got them. I remember now, Rosemary and Stanley were in. I thought so, but this proves it.
Those shitty vases. I mean, God.
What does that prove?
A great deal.
Bunny, maybe I'm missing something here, but I don't see why it's so important.
Because I happen to notice that they have a couple of vases identical to the ones that went missing.
What does it matter who needs a couple of lousy vases?
Fizz, it's the principle of the thing.
If you say so.
Javier, I can see you peeping.
Are you coming over for siesta?
No, love, you run along. I've got a couple of loose ends I want to tie up here.
Okay. Are you coming?
Are you going?
I'm going.
I'm coming.
No, they did a handshake.
Also, Bunny, are you coming home for a siesta? No, I'm going to stay here. Javier, are you coming?
Yeah. Went missing.
They've got something going on here. Look, look at the
lousy
handshake.
vases?
Fizz, it's the principle of the thing.
If you say so. Are you coming over for siesta?
No, love, you run along. I've got a couple of loose ends I want to tie up here.
Okay. Are you coming?
Are you going?
I'm going.
I'm coming.
Here's to Mother Superior.
We've done her at least a dozen times already.
Well, I'm not complaining. Eat your heart out, Glenda Jackson, Rosemary Webb's in town.
Hello, Charlotte. No volleyball today?
No. Trina Maria got it in for me. Told me to get lost.
Oh, dear. We're not very popular these days, are we, Blair?
She's going to have sex with him, right?
I hope not.
About the only person who doesn't tell me to get lost. I'm just finding things so tough at the moment, John.
It's a tough world out.
You know, I was just saying to my baby Clive.
She knows he blackmails Freddie.
Yes.
You could say that again. I just find it difficult to cope sometimes.
Maybe you have the wrong attitude to life.
But it's not me. It's everybody else. No one seems to understand.
She does look hot there. Gonna be completely honest. She looks hot.
Stanley.
Oh,
That's weird.
I understand you, Blair. Common teenage problems. That is what we're dealing with here.
Does Clive say the same to you?
Who doesn't exist? Who? Oh, Clive, my son Clive. Yeah.
Not in so many words, but I guess he feels that way about life too sometimes, yeah.
I bet you
wouldn't
listen
know.
to
I
him,
haven't
don't
lived with him for
I
5
mean,
years.
I bet you're on his side when he's going through a rough patch and people are saying things about him.
Ah, now, Blair, it depends what kind of things they're saying.
What? Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, obviously. But my parents always just assume it's me that's in the wrong. You know how they even thought I might have been that peeping Tom? How could they think that? You could never think that of your own son, could you?
No, Blair, I couldn't think that.
I thought...
But then my son doesn't give me the kind of cause for concern that you give your parents.
Oh, come on. You said yourself most teenagers have little problems.
Little problems, yes. Blackmailing one of your parents' neighbors? No.
Why is the till under there?
Reasons.
You see, Blair, the trouble with blackmail is it only works if it's a big secret. I mean, how can you get money for something the whole world knows about anyway?
She's teaching him how to. His blackmail technique is wrong.
We did wonder how it had gone this far,
Yeah.
considering Freddie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, don't you? So why did you do it?
So this is that story ending
Wait,
now.
Blair? Do you hate Freddie so much, or have you just got some kind of hang-up about gay men?
Not really. I didn't really think about it.
Did you really need the money that badly? I assume you must have been really desperate to pull a stunt like that. Blair, I was really gutted when your father told me about it.
My dad?
Yeah.
I was really gutted when your father told me about it.
How did he know about it?
I don't know. He asked me to talk to you. I think Freddie told Marcus.
Marcus knows?
Yep. So why did you do it, Blair?
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Oh, sure it was. Now, come on, sweetheart. The game's up so you can cut this little boy lost routine. Blair, why can't you be honest for once in your life? Try, huh? Now, tell me, what is it you really want? Think about it.
I don't understand why he took me on my deliveries.
What's that?
I told you, Roberto. He says it's not safe to me. You didn't say something to him.
No. Why would I? He doesn't say any notice to me anyway.
Yes?
That's what I'd see, a bit of good old-fashioned hospitality.
What would you like to drink?
Well, how about something cool to go with the service?
Oh, everyone's full of lines.
I'll have a scotch on the rocks and the lady will have a spritzer.
Bonnet?
Oh, sorry, love. I didn't mean to wake you.
What time is it?
You don't have to go back to work if that's what you're thinking. In fact, I think I'll stay and have a quick snooze myself.
Bonnet, have I done something wrong?
No, love, of course not. No, of course you haven't. Whatever makes you think that?
It's just that you've been acting really funny. I thought maybe...
Funny, Bonnie.
No, you mustn't think that, Fizz. No, it's... Oh, I don't know. It's sometimes I wonder if we don't work too hard. I mean, all the time we spend together is at the restaurant working.
Well, what, not working now? So why don't we do something
You're not.
together?
Well, what have you got in mind?
Well, I know it's not very earth-shattering, but I was going to go for a swim. You're welcome to join me.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, it's me.
What a waste of time.
Is that the tennis man?
Yes.
He's changed colour.
Yeah, well, it's because he's got a pink top on rather than the white. The white really does give a glare, doesn't
Who's
it?
he talking to? He's
Let's
talking
see.
to a woman. Is he talking to the girl?
No.
Yeah, Philippe. So I'll see you by the coast road, kilometer 131. 7:30? Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, bye.
Ce n'est pas la femme.
If it's that girl, it's that girl.
It won't be.
C'est surtout mettre pas, mais c'est pas la peine. C'était qui?
Ça?
Au téléphone.
Oh, c'est comme il me semble annulé.
Oh, these guys. Never seen these before.
Blair's going to be blackmailing those bad boys.
I shall write in my diary.
Ah, I've forgotten your birthday. No, I did all that, didn't I?
It's my birthday on Sunday. I'll be 51.
What's that feel like?
Fucking old.
2.5
Better than the alternative.
months.
My dad died at 62, so I've got between 11 and 30 years left. Wow. Between 11 and 30 years left on this earth alive.
Sobering thought.
Well, you say sobering, I might start drinking again. It's not long now.
That's how long we've been here.
She said long. I said long.
Don't you think we've achieved a lot?
What will you
Keep
write
getting
in your
that lid
diary?
Leading role in local Amdram.
Nice, cool water. Hey, Jim.
Me? What about you? Well, what will you write about me? What have I achieved?
The love of a good woman? A soon-to-be famous woman, I hasten to add.
Knock some shelves off.
Plus an unhealthy interest in booze.
Oh, I don't like how he drinks.
You guys can't see that, and you need to see it. He's
just
sucking
put his
that
whole
bottle.
mouth round it.
He's sucking that bottle.
That is a major ick for me, that.
There we go. Let's go up here. Look at that. He's sucking on it.
Writing about me.
Like mummy's teat.
In my diary, not you. 2.5 months, Stanley. I think we've achieved massive.
Sorry, Jim, I've not noticed. I do apologise.
I've done more in
It's
these
been a bit
2.5
frantic
months than in 2.5 years in my working life.
Do you miss it?
I sometimes wonder if
Is she on some sort of diet where she doesn't drink anything ever? She just always pretends.
has remembered to wind up the carriage clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock it used to go as it twirled around.
We know what clocks do. No one speaks like this.
Also, clocks don't twirl.
This is...
They carriage clocks do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Twirl?
Carriage clocks. The innards of a carriage. You know what a carriage clock is?
Yeah.
They twirl.
Oh, the balls at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's not...
Yes, it is. No, I'm not.
The
No.
sum total of your working life.
Yeah, you should have got custody.
It's the mechanism, isn't it?
Like a...
That's why it's called a carriage clock. It's the carriage of the machine.
Oh, no, I thought it was because you kept them in your carriage.
Oh, fuck knows. He's been saying it for saying
Of that clock.
I miss the grandchildren. I sometimes miss it pouring with rain.
Can't have everything.
What do you miss?
Badminton,
Yeah, that's good.
the Brummie accent, which I used to hate when I was there, and decent vegetables.
Decent vegetables.
Which we now import from Spain.
Decent vegetables. I miss decent vegetables.
Are we getting homesick?
Yeah, go.
What brought
Leave.
this on?
My diary. A lady should always have something interesting to read on the train.
Let's go home.
Do a 69.
Swing on the chandelier or something.
I'm surprised that chandelier's still up.
She is fit, though.
Would you settle for a cup of tea?
Spoiled sport.
Sucking that in his mouth as well.
No, we are not getting homesick.
I didn't get custody of the chandelier either.
That doesn't actually
Don't know
work.
what that means.
Abuela!
Sí. María.
So it can't be her he's meeting.
She's wearing the top half of Marcus Tandy's.
What do you want, Blair?
I've come to apologise, Maria.
That's a good one.
No, honestly, I mean it. I've been really nasty to you, and I'm very, very sorry if I've upset you.
Blair, I don't know what game you're playing, but I wish you'd go and playing with someone else, because I'm really fed up with your stupid tricks.
Maria, please, just listen to me. 5 minutes. I've been going through some bad times lately at home. Nesta's probably told you. I'm having some problems with my parents, and I suppose I just... Well, it was wrong to take it out on my friends. I know that now, but you know what it's like. Anyway, I was mean to you, and I just wanted you to know that I'm sorry.
Okay,
I don't expect you'll forgive me.
you're right, Blair. You have been mean to me, really mean. But I know what it's like when your parents drive you crazy. I still think I'm 8 years old.
8 years old? My parents think I'm 8 years old.
I know what you mean. Right, well, thanks for listening. I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Okay,
I don't suppose you want to come for a milkshake or something this evening?
well, I don't know, Blair.
Go on, what's to stop you? We could discuss problem parents.
That's the problem. I don't know if my parents will let me.
I could ask your father's permission. They like that sort of stuff.
Silly old cow.
I thought it was your voice. What can I do for you, boy?
What can I do for you, boy?
Senor Fernandez, I wondered if I might ask for permission to take Maria for a walk this evening.
What is all this bullshit?
I don't see why not.
What?
We have to tell you nada. Vamos a ver si te deja salir. What time are you thinking of coming and picking her up?
About 7:30.
That now?
So this has suddenly become like a formal date.
Yeah, he just fancy going for a milkshake.
Yeah, that will do. I can tell Abuela to get ready. She'll look after you both, okay?
Oh! Abuela's coming!
Your favourite.
Abuela's coming! Absolutely beautiful. I bet he ends up getting off with Abuela.
How did you know she was going to do that?
Ouais, sûrement pas là quand tu rentreras, j'ai les leçons toute la soirée. Hein.
D'accord. À plus.
À plus.
See you later. Let's see where he's going to go, who's going to meet. Bye.
Was he speaking? He was speaking English, wasn't he? When he on the phone? Yeah.
No.
No, it was. He said he spoke
was
French,
he?
English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Well, it's not that girl.
Oh, yes, I'll be there.
Joy. Could be Joy.
No.
Oh, Miss King.
Miss King.
I reckon Joy. No, we didn't see anyone take a phone call, did we?
No. Who could it be? Oh, I wonder whether it's going to be the Dane's wife. That would be spicy.
Yes, mate. Dirty. Mate, you haven't got to do anything. You're fit.
He's box fresh every time.
Come on.
What you want, dog?
What's the matter, Blair?
What have you been up to?
Mum, Dad, Nesta, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry about this morning. I was thoughtless, and selfish, and stupid. Would you forgive me? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll just
Well, you're not going to wait for the answer.
No.
take a bath.
What's he suddenly being like someone from the 1820s for? I will take my leave.
I just said I loved her homework to do. She didn't care. She was going to the tennis club anyway.
Long zip.
My father didn't seem to care. I think I was quite glad to get rid of me.
So
we can go out drinking.
What about your mother?
Working late.
Although I
as
can't
usually.
remember what she looks like.
Perfect. You seem to have forgotten all about us.
All about us.
Gracias.
Bar of gold. It's getting Abuela a bar of gold.
For you.
Thank you. In exchange for your daughter.
They were going out for a milkshake and now it's romance.
Where are we going?
The marina. We can stop off at the cafe.
Can we all be at the plaza? I want to draw something off.
Sure. Usted primero.
Javier, are these all the bookings we've got for tonight?
Yes, Bonnie, but it's early. Will you be later?
Yeah, well, I wonder if the Webbs might come in. I want a word with them.
Oh, come on, Bunny. You can't go accusing them here. They're going to think you're off your rocker.
Fizz, I've told you.
I know. You intend to get to the bottom of this.
Exactly.
So what are you going to say? Oh, enjoy your minestrone, Rosemary Stanley. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to nick a couple of our vases?
She's had a couple of little acting out scenes today. I like this.
Or do you think it'd go down better in the main course?
Yeah, you're right. I can't accuse them in here.
Good.
This is something that should be done in private. I'll pop round to their place before we get too busy.
Bonnie, I think you're making a mistake.
I don't.
You're going to make a fool of yourself.
See you later.
They're going to go in, they'll be banging.
Oh my God, yeah, they were playing.
Quick!
Banging and banging.
Oh,
It's my father.
Are they all going to kilometre 131?
Must have seen us.
Oh,
They are! They're all going to the same place! This is insane!
Maybe it's make-out point.
This is Blueberry Hill, isn't it?
Yes. Just park on the street.
I mean, come on,
so
mate.
dreamy. Look at
Come
him.
on, mate, please. Short zip.
Hang on. Isn't that...
My mother.
Hey, down, 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 down.
Yes.
houses, the more are they going to make out.
He's doing it to get revenge. Just park your car on the road and get in my car and we'll drive off. But just leave your car on the road.
Whoa!
That was...
That's a bit fast, wasn't it?
Well, unless he's taking her to catch the other couple out, but he was doing that in the mirror.
Evening, Chris.
We're stopping.
Blur.
We are going to the marina for a walk, but I wanted to...
He said, blur.
Did this? What is it? I'm really sorry. I had an accident when I was cleaning and I broke 2 glasses.
Oh, no!
The denouement.
I know I should have said something, but I thought if I save up and buy some more, nobody will mind. Oh, Bonnie. Mr. Jackson will be angry.
I think you should stop him.
Fast. What's wrong? Can you manage on your own?
Yeah, of course. Go quickly.
¿Va todo bien?
Os espero.
He hecho algo mal, pensé que no te importaría.
No, no es culpa tuya. Well, we can have a drink. I'm in charge now. What would you like?
I'll have a scotch and the lady will have a spritzer.
Copying Marcus.
Yeah.
2 cokes, please.
2 cups and a bit of the pink, please.
Bit of the pink?
Pig?
Oh. Fucking hell, Catherine. It's a little bit, isn't it?
Oh, my God. There you go.
There we go, pull it up. Is he going to get pushed
evening,
in the pool?
Bunny.
Evening, Rosemary.
You're not closed tonight, are you?
No, we're not closed. No, I just popped out for something. I've got to get on. Bye.
He's going to check her bag. He's going to check her bag.
Is he in their house?
No, he's in his house.
Oh, he's
checking
check
her bag.
Fizz's bag. Right, I thought it was going to go
And
after
Fizz is
her.
going to come in. Bonnie, what are you
he
doing? Fizz. Down, down,
Have you seen
down.
Bunny?
That was good. That was a good bit of action.
I'm surprised she's got her hair wet. She's definitely
I think he
a
went
sort
to
of
your
dry hair.
place.
All right.
Hang on, is that her husband with
Yeah.
some old woman?
They seem to be doing a lot of that. Yes.
All right.
And a dog.
I don't think it is him, actually. He's too chunky.
Yeah. What's in the bag?
What's in the Benson and Hedges bag?
Money. She's been putting money in there, hasn't she?
I'm so sorry.
They should have made it like
Absolute load of shit.
that Tarantino movie where there's like a light coming out of the bag.
No, 7, isn't it?
No.
Oh no, in Pulp
Pulp
Fiction.
Fiction. 7, you're thinking this ahead.
We're done. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the birthday donos. Patrons, we're going to see you next week. I'm going to suggest we go and raid the computer game show where they're being
Yes.
rude about some shit live computer game stream thing that's going on. I don't know. Can I do it? Can I do it in this? I wonder if I can do it in this thing I'm using here. So if you're watching on, is that going to work? Maybe not. So let's go into Twitch and do it. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much indeed. May the gods bless you.
Have a very pleasant weekend.
And I enjoyed that.
Try not to nick any buses.
We had a lot of old faces pop up. So we're going to go raid the computer game show, guys. Go and say hello to them. I'm going to cook my children some food. It's my birthday, Sunday,
It's
but
your birthday? You didn't mention it.
Yes, it is. But we're doing it on tomorrow. The birthday tomorrow because I've got the kids tomorrow. So, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, everybody.
Fun times.
Lots of love. Chowsy chow chows. Goodbye. Right, I want to hear.
Hurt himself into it somehow. That's what I say about you all the time, James. Thanks so much for the subs. Oh,
and a
look
raid.
at Ian's raiding.
Whoa,
Ian is raiding.
thank you, Ian.
Hello.
Lee. I remember that,
And
man.
Catherine Ball. Thank you.
Catherine Ball.
Just got in there in time.
Put away the